What's up, guys? It's Nice Guy Andy podcast where we watch wrestling. We got a special guest in the studio tonight. I'm going to introduce my co-host, Sean Johns.
Hello, hello. What's up? What's up?
And we got super fan Johnny Lee over here.
Hello, hello.
And Kentucky's own crazy manager. I don't know how to announce you, but everybody, he doesn't need any description. Lemon Juice McGee.
That's right, Lemon Juice McGee. I would say I'm a manager of champions. I'm the best Tupperware salesman in the southeast of the United States, 7 years running. And I got to say, door to door during COVID, not a great time for Tupperware, but I think I've made it happen. I'm a man about town, a layabout, sexual velociraptor, and I'm glad to be here.
Heck yeah, we're glad to have you. And you got your nice little outfit on.
He always brings the swag.
That's right. I'm wearing clothes. This is a top.
We sure hope so.
And I have a bottom.
Always dressed to impress.
Crystal
right.
Johns, thank you for watching. Wifey, that's my wife, Crystal. Sorry, I got to be nice to her. Daniel Larson, thank you for watching, brother. You're on with Lemon Juice McGee.
Is that court ordered?
It's not. It's not court ordered. I have to be nice, but if I,
Hey,
I'm not going to go there.
We'll say hi to all the wives that are watching this podcast.
That's right.
Hello, wives.
Heck oh, yeah. and MILFs, too.
Heck yeah.
Well, they all are.
Exactly.
That's right, brother.
Guys, for all your, let's pay some bills. For all your internet gaming needs, check out Royal Lex on Facebook and at Royal Lex. And sign up, message those guys and sign up. And you can call them at 684-9176 and tell them Nice Guy Andy sent you, and they'll give you some $5. They give away thousands of prizes every day, and they're giving away an Oculus soon. And for your late night gaming needs, Royal Dark is up all night for you guys. They close at 4 a.m. They start at 10 p.m. and close at 4 a.m. So give those guys a message over there, and they'll sign you up.
Some late night.
Yeah. And our other sponsor, Dings, Dents, and Details. Talk to Joe. Tell him Nice Guy Andy podcast sent you. They are at 1300 West Main Street, Lexington, Kentucky, 40508. Their phone number is 859-327-3464. And they specialized in dent removal, window tinting, auto detailing. They do ceramic coating, and they do PPF. We still have not looked up what PPF is. And Andrew Dew Browning, what is up, my brother?
Andrew Browning.
Andrew Dew Browning.
I've
yes,
got to
sir.
get back to that man. He's been trying to contact me for weeks, but we're both busy.
He was supposed to be on the show, but it stormed, and he just didn't show up. But
He was a little
worried about the weather that night, so he didn't come. But
Everybody watching, thank you. Hello, how y'all
That's
doing?
right.
Was it post the New South show? Because I got to tell you,
I believe so.
I think every time New South Wrestling has a show in Lexington, Kentucky, after it is over, the world tries to destroy itself in some type of weather phenomenon.
Yeah,
Mostly
no,
snow.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And you see his belt right here on the Nice Guy Andy's table. This was made by Muhammad Jafar on Facebook. That's right. If you want a belt like this, or a belt just like all the classics, I want you to go to Muhammad Jafar on the Nice Guy Nation page or on Facebook. Just type in his name, set him up, and he'll get you a belt like this, or your very own belt that's already made by WWE, WCW, any kind of belt that you're asking for. You can also find him with the NWO Championship belt that he custom made as a Facebook profile picture. Again, that's Muhammad Jafar, and he's the best that you're going to find.
All right, so here we are. We're at the table. The streams is streaming. It looks good in here. You got lights everywhere. You got stuff on the walls.
That's right.
There was a fair amount of alcoholic beverages outside the door. I feel like you got a party spot here.
This is what this is. This is the Nice Guy Andy podcast reaction party. We react. We react to anything. We don't just react to wrestling. We react to whatever you wanna, whatever we talk about.
I like it.
It's just a big reaction. It's my third studio. I had one in my basement, and then I moved it to another place, and it was actually in my wife's business. There was a back room, and they used it I kind of used it as a break room sometimes. So I was like, I don't, they come in, they would move all my stuff around, and all the I'd have to come in like 2 hours early just to set everything back up.
Oh my God!
So I found this place. This place is great. It's tiny, but it does what I need, and it's not very expensive. But and then I got these guys that come in. It's my whole new crew. I had a different crew. Mm-hmm. And then those guys got jobs, and that
crew sucked.
They can't come in anymore.
That's right.
That's right.
I met Sean like years ago. He says 2007. I'm gonna agree with him on that. And we've been friends on and off since then. And then when I started the podcast, the whole time I started the podcast, I've been doing it probably 2 years. And I was like, I want Sean to be my co-host, and Sean to be my co-host in my back of my head. And then he finally returned my messages, and he's been with me ever since. And then we got super fan Johnny Lee over here is just the biggest fan of the podcast, and he'll tell us something nice about it.
This podcast is a podcast that you want to be on if you're a wrestler, manager, entertainer, Kentucky, everything. We're even going to be open to anyone that's outside of Kentucky. If y'all want to come on, this is the podcast that you want to be on.
Say something nice about me now.
Oh God!
That right there is a man that is nice. And that is not a moniker. That is
Say something nice about me, Johnny.
And my cousin here, this is Sean Johns, the wrestling encyclopedia, the best that you're gonna find. And that man right over there, that's Lemon Juice McGee, baby.
That's me.
That's right. Toni Presley's just hopped in the Where the hell did that come from? Toni Presley hopped in the comments talking on lemon juice, huh?
Toni Presley. Toni Presley, that son of a bitch. He punched me in the face, but also gives me money. I don't know. Our relationship is complicated to say the least. But
sounds like me and my wife.
It's fine.
She punches me in the face and gives me money.
Don't forget that you were handcuffed to him around that ring post.
I was handcuffed to Toni Presley. As
I hear you
the
like
Cowboy
being
James
handcuffed.
Storm battled my Kentucky champion Kyle Maggard, and battled to a loss, might I tell you, because Kyle Maggard is still the Kentucky champion at New South. And Tony hit me. I think he hit me in that way of just like the jealousy got to the man, and he just couldn't control his temper.
It happens.
It just, I get it. It's ugly. It's ugly. It's just ugly, Tony.
Jeremy Brown popped in, said, I'm Lemon Juice's biggest fan. His tattoo proves it.
Jeremy Brown is the biggest fan of Lemon Juice McGee. For those of you who don't know, he has a tattoo of me.
Oh, God.
Not only a tattoo of me, but it is roughly, I'm going to say, about like an 8x8 tramp stamp of Lemon Juice McGee. Not only that.
It's a tramp stamp.
Not only that.
Oh, my God.
But one of his only tattoos.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
He drove from Michigan.
That's impressive.
To get this tattoo due to his pure love of the game, of my game.
I feel sorry for his wife that looks at it.
She seems like she has. I think I've reinvigorated their relationship.
Oh, she probably enjoys it. Like, 'cause when she's got him bent over.
Yeah.
Don't hold this against me,
to see your face. You know?
Andrew Browning
I know,
says,
you guys are all joking, and yet.
Yeah, I agree with you. Andrew Do Browning gets on and says, sorry about your damn luck. I guess referring to James Storm, who still couldn't walk away with the title if you.
That's true.
Southern Outlaws in the chat. Chris Wilson.
Oh, yeah. Chris Wilson.
Oh, he said he's a 20-year wrestler. First, I had a flashback, I guess.
Chris Blaze.
You bring the best out of me, I guess. Lemon Juice. LOL.
Hey, Look, I respect Tony. I respect his hustle. I mean, it was an assault. And then, I mean, we try to bring it up with, you know, the general manager, Rikishi, and what happens? I get an ass in my face. It's been up and down for me at New South.
How was that experience? Was that,
well,
like, are you still haunted by that, or?
Well, I mean, a lot of people, I think the first question most people ask is they say, when Rikishi puts his ass in your face, like, does it smell bad? And I say, no, the man's a millionaire. Of course he washes himself.
Yeah, he washes his ass.
But it was traumatizing.
Yeah.
It hurt. It was like whiplash from the worst possible thing you can imagine.
Yeah.
And a nightmare.
I've had big female asses in my face, so I'm not going to understand that. Sometimes they hurt.
Hey,
But not like
you want
some
that hurt.
big,
Yeah,
you want
we
that
want
hurt.
that hurt.
This
You
was
want
not.
that
This
hurt.
was not a consensual hurt. This
And
was just an attack.
And if you like it from a guy hurting your face doing that, there's nothing wrong with that,
There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, if I asked for it, that's different.
right?
It was unexpected. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't in the right mindset for it.
That's funny.
Plus, it gave him nightmares.
It looks like the Ash brothers in one of the what's the guys?
Max Caster from the Acclaim,
Acclaimed, and then we got
teaming up with the Gun Club, aka the Ass Boys, former New South Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
and then you got your new champion CM Punk there. What do you think about
Teaming
that?
up with Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions FTR
They're AAA tag team
and
champions.
AAA Tag Team Champion. Thank you.
What do you think about CM Punk winning the championship over there?
Oh, I think it's great.
Yeah.
I like Hangman Page, but CM Punk,
Oh yeah, you can't.
one of the all-time. I mean, he'll go down as one of the all-time greats, regardless of people bitching about him. Most time, people fuss just because they're jealous.
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
definitely the case for him. I'm glad he's back. Look at that smile on his face.
Yeah.
He's happy. He's happy to be there. He's hanging out with his buddies.
I'm sure you experienced a lot of that jealousy.
It's a good time. I have experienced a lot of jealousy over various things. You've got people who are jealous over my face or my physique.
Yeah,
or,
me and
I'm a little
Superfan get
jealous
that.
over that outfit.
Me and Superfan get that jealous over our faces stuff a
We
lot.
sure do.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah,
it does.
It's usually angry husbands. A lot of times.
Yeah, we get that same
Exactly.
It happens. It
thing.
happens.
Yeah.
Anthony
the same
Presley
thing.
said he's going to need you to stop trying to sell the fans Premier Mayor.
I don't.
He's
Look.
just out to get you, man. I
Look.
don't get it.
All we can see right now is that Tony Presley, owner of New South Wrestling,
Total bias against you.
is completely taking over Lexington. People haven't. Lexington, for those who don't know, Lexington, Kentucky, while it is a large city, no one runs independent wrestling in Lexington. They haven't for years.
Exactly.
Tony Presley's brought it back. He's taking it strong. These crowds are huge.
Oh, they're great.
Fantastic locker room, exemplary shows, just high level, every bit of it. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be there. Half the guys on the roster wouldn't be there if it wasn't. He's showing that Lexington can have independent wrestling and have it be successful. And yet, of all the things that Tony Presley has to do right now, I'm sure there's all kinds of bureaucratic stuff he could be working on. You know what? He could be booking the Good Brothers. But you know what? Instead, he's sitting somewhere right now on his phone, glued to the phone, watching me because he can't get enough of Lemon Juice McGee. That's on him.
That's true.
Everybody get love.
Andrew
everybody
Browning says, I'm better than Lemon Juice. Sorry, bro. That's not my words.
Well, Andrew Browning, you're in the chat and I'm on the screen, brother.
That's right. He's
I
telling you
did
the truth.
not tell
That
him
is
to
the
say
truth.
that. He did not say, I did not tell him to say that. I want that clarified. Sorry. He said, ask Lemon Juice when he wants to join my live feed.
Oh,
Y'all
I know.
gotta,
See, he wants me to join his live feed, but he's trying to talk this smack.
He was just
Yeah.
talking
You
smack.
got to be nice to the guy.
Talking some smack.
We were super nice to him to get him on this show. I had to get a whole bowl of green M&Ms, which he
I didn't even eat them. I threw them on the ground.
he finished them off.
But
and
they got them, and so
Yeah.
that was really
he got
good.
him.
it.
You know,
Yeah.
he got him. We had to have him a monster there for him, and
We tried to
know.
get you in last week, but we couldn't get the M&Ms till after the show, and then it took us all weekend to get your M&Ms up. But
That's right. They don't sell them in just green.
We had-
You got to sort them.
we had to
I know.
fly him in from Somerset, and and
It's like
they don't even have an
18
airport
minutes by
down there.
plane. It's great.
wouldn't even walk up the stairs. I had to carry him on.
You know
my
how
back,
hard it is to
you
get a
know.
plane down there to a place that doesn't even have an airport.
We do have an airport.
Y'all do have an
We
airport.
have an airport.
Of
We just
Car-
don't have like a international airport. We get
I hear the guy that
planes.
works the airport also runs the tire center up the road too.
That's possibly true.
He's a volunteer firefighter.
Okay, June 24th is all about managers, with the whole show being a tribute to Gentleman Jim Chadwick, and he will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. His family, Amanda Cameron, will be there to accept.
That's
Anthony
fantastic.
Presley, yes.
That's what I like. That's what I
I
like.
love me some Gentleman Jim.
So June 24th, New South Wrestling in Lexington, Kentucky, at the Lexington Ice Center. You can come that night. Managers are gonna be just put to the forefront, and it just so happens, I think I'm the only manager
You might be right.
at New South, which means I'm assuming I'll have a throne, possibly
good Lord.
possibly suspended above the ring, with maybe a scantily clad woman or two, a couple of beers, just
Yeah.
an overall good time.
You
We'll see
heard
how it
that.
goes. I'm sure Tony's working it out.
I'm sure he
he's
is.
working
I'm
it
sure
out.
he is.
He's working
Yes,
it out.
Yeah, he
You're a very prestigious man. I'm pretty sure he is.
I would hope. I would hope.
Hostile
Definitely.
said, yo, yo, yo. What's up, Hostile?
Hostile. That's a Hostile Huddle, a podcast here in Lexington too. So
Nice.
they're fans of ours too.
What kind of podcast do they have?
He does hip hop music interviews and goes over new hip hop music. and,
Nice.
Bobby Rassels from the All About Wrestling podcast.
Oh.
Confetti!
What's up, Bobby?
Bobby
Hey, I
Rapp-
saw you, Bobby Rassels. I saw you kept your word. You did the whole podcast in the lucha mask.
and he had superfan Johnny Lee on his show.
That's
He
right.
says there will be other managers there that night as well. So it's not just going to be you there.
Oof. That's fine.
He's bringing in other managers because he
That's
just don't want to give all the glory to
fine.
you. That's
He
how
just
it
made
is.
Lemon Juice sound dejected.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, well, they're still not, still not as famous, and they don't dress as good as you. I can't see anybody that's going to be.
Nobody
Look,
dresses better
you
than
can you can name the number of professional wrestling managers that people have tattoos of, probably on one hand, maybe two if you have to push it. And I'm on those. I'm one of those fingers, probably the middle one.
That's probably true. I mean, you are a tramp stamp.
Oh my
I
God,
am.
Johnny! No,
He is.
he is. He
His
is.
face is. Yeah.
Chris Wilson, June 8th. I guess that's next week. He'll be in the studio. The Outlaw Chris Blade.
Chris Blaze is going to be in the studio next week.
You think next week we could also get Andrew Browning, get him two birds, one stone?
We
Because
have
he
enough-
can pick up Andrew, and they can
We'll
share
talk
a mic
about
or
it. We'll
something.
talk
We'll
about it.
talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about. There will also be 20 wrestlers from the past that Gentleman Jim has managed or worked with in attendance that night. Also,
Yeah,
So,
it's going to be a hell of
yeah.
a show.
that's going to be a great show for
Yes, it will
Gentleman
be.
Jim.
And the Nice Guy Andy podcast, we're
We're
us
going to be
guys,
there.
We're going to be down in Paris this weekend. We're going to go
That's
down
right.
and watch the new gen,
Next Gen Wrestling.
next gen wrestling show
Yeah.
down there. So
He's
like
finally letting the gray grow out of his beard. Billy Gunn. That's a match I
Don't
want to
forget,
see.
Also, KPW. Respect.
Yep, that's this weekend.
That's right. Sometimes you just gotta
Uh,
let the gray come in.
That's
Come
right.
into your beard.
Chris, we don't know about Jonathan because there's only so much room in the studio.
mine's not gray. It's I
Silver.
spend hours in the salon having it done this way.
Look so natural,
Because,
no one can tell. Look
Exactly.
so natural. Next.
just
for me,
looking this
Joe.
pretty ain't it ain't cheap.
Oh, the Nice Guy Andy podcast title will be on the line June 24th as well.
Nice.
We got to bring that with us.
That's right.
Huh?
We
You
got to
said
bring
the
this right
Nice
here.
Guy Andy.
Oh, so the title's going to be on the line too? Okay. This title
Okay,
is going to be
brother.
on the line.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, we'll definitely bring the title with us.
Now, I mean, if you guys want, I mean, I'm just saying, if you want to make sure that your title doesn't
Leave our
go to the
side.
wrong hands, we can just take this title out with us with the Kentucky title, and Kyle Maggard can defend your belt when he
Oh,
defends the
wow.
Kentucky title.
That'd be awesome.
Nice.
That would be awesome.
Well, we got to see what
But
the
that's
boss
up
is-
to the boss man,
the
so
boss
I
must
can't
have-
say yes or no.
Yeah, he probably has he must have a plan for it because he just announced that on the show. So apparently, just an announcement that the Nice Guy Andy podcast belt that's sitting on our table is going to be defended at June 24th show. New generation, new
In
new
a
South.
first
South.
blood match.
In a,
No,
I
we're-
don't
we're-
think,
we're in
I don't
Kentucky.
think
You
that
can't-
was.
You can't do that.
I don't think that was mentioned, but
well, maybe you never know.
maybe Lemon Juice knows something we don't,
I don't-
ladies
I
and
don't.
gentlemen.
I
Anthony,
don't.
you know,
You can't-
Anthony's a big, great. He's a mind of wrestling.
Though I know
so-
Kentucky's got those outlaws on the rules that even if you scratch yourself, they cut the match off.
Yeah, the gaming commission.
Yeah.
Well, not really the gaming. Might as well be. But
Exactly.
the
Gaming
boxing
commission.
and wrestling commission.
Yeah.
Oh, he said.
I wish it was the gaming commission. We need a casino.
Oh.
Bobby
Oh, see, he's trying to stick it to you. He said Kyle Maggard won't be wrestling for that title. Sorry about your damn luck.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Damn.
They shot down Lemon
So
Juice
I guess he's
McGee.
going to be
Yeah.
defend. I guess he's going to be defending the Kentucky
That doesn't
title.
mean you can't be a manager on our side. He didn't say he couldn't. He couldn't be
right.
our
We'll have to
manager.
talk. Well,
That's true.
Anthony and Aaron Rose are going to be on the show on the 22nd of June, the Wednesday before that match. So I'm sure he'll have all the details ready to announce at that point. So we'll be announcing who's going to go against who's going to be defending the belt, who's going to be holding the belt, or whatever the stipulations are for the belt, the Nice Guy Andy podcast belt at June 22nd on that Wednesday.
You know, Aaron Rose is a stand-up guy. He's a
Yes,
great
he is.
announcer.
Yeah, we seen him at the OVW
Yeah.
show.
I mean, I feel bad that you're making him come in here with Tony and let Tony drag him down the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
But, you know, I guess it's just easier that way or whatever the deal is. Maybe Tony's got to catch a ride with him. I don't know. It's fine.
That's probably what it is.
You heard that, Tony?
Oh, snap.
So Bobby Russell says that's awesome. Superfan Johnny should defend
Oh,
it.
my God. Yes.
Superfan Johnny Lee should have a match between Fandito.
Yeah, that a younger brother of mine.
Oh, he's really trying to stick it to you. They said, today is Cowboy James Storm birthday. Let's wish him a happy birthday.
Cowboy James Storm, another year older.
That's kind of true.
Yeah.
He's not getting
Another
any
trip
younger.
around the sun.
Have another beer. Have another beer.
Happy birthday, James Storm.
Happy birthday to you, James Storm.
You know,
who's
James
still
Storm, whenever he was leaving New South, when he was so upset about the way things went when he, didn't win the match against Kyle Maggard, that he said that next time he come back to New South that he was going to take on Kyle Maggard for that Kentucky Championship in a cage. And so, as you've seen, he's not been back. So maybe he's celebrating his birthday. Maybe he's questioning how many more birthdays he's got if he decides to have a cage match with Kyle Maggard. It's tough to say.
Yeah, when you get that old, sometimes you think about retiring.
Hey,
You don't get me wrong. He looks like $1 million.
Ric Flair's having his very final match this year, so maybe
That's true.
James Storm ought to think about that same thing, hanging him up.
You
I know Scott Diamond announced his retirement going to be in
January of next year.
January of next year. So he's going to have his last match.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
right. The oldest rule inside the book.
How many times has Scott Diamond, you know I love you, how many times have you retired?
Now that's much
Yes.
as Terry Funk.
The draw of wrestling pulls him back every time.
Nobody ever retires from wrestling, do they? Look at Ric Flair. I mean, really, look at him. You had look at
CM
Punk.
Punk
Right there.
Yeah.
He was out for 7 years and came back, and then
Oh!
Tanahashi.
It's great.
Tanahashi.
and then you had
Is this Tanahashi's first time
On
being on here?
AEW.
Yep.
is it
First
really?
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the ace of New Japan.
Yep.
Yes, he is.
I guess they're going to start promoting.
They're the Forbidden Door show.
Looks like we got a world championship match being set up.
Oh, he said, "Be careful, Lemon Juice. Scotty Diamond will be there on the 24th."
Oh, he will be.
Good. Scott Diamond and I are friends.
Yeah.
We are both very underhanded individuals.
That's
We get
right.
along great.
That's true.
I learned many a trick from Scott Diamond. Honestly, Tony, you might not want to have Scott Diamond there because we may get up to something.
They may
A
want to take over.
little hijinks.
They may want to take over Lexington.
That's true.
Oh my God,
You can't always
that
trust.
will be epic.
That would be epic, though.
That's gonna be wild.
Apparently, that's supposed to be my younger brother's cousin right there, Excalibur.
So where is Fandito? Is he back in Mexico?
Yeah, he's back in Mexico being a sore loser.
Yeah, talking about something sore. It's probably your asshole, right? You had explosive diarrhea last Sunday.
Because that jackass fed me a fucking burrito that was laced with fucking whatever it was, and I could not get out of the toilet.
Yeah.
You
when I
missed
came
the whole
in,
show, brother.
yeah, I missed the whole show, and when I came back, this was caved in like someone had stomped on it, and no
Johnny
ride home.
Lee has signed on open contract to fight anybody. Jericho Appreciation Society. They addressed what happened Sunday. I don't care. 8-man tag match: Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, Christian Cage, Darby Allin versus I missed it. Tony Schiavone speaks with my
Athena.
ex-wife Athena.
Athena is now.
Told her it was either
elite.
AEW or me, and she chose that. Damn her.
This
Wardlow
guy-
versus JD Drake.
This JD Drake gets smashed by everybody.
Hey, he does his job well. Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D, and Jamie Hayter. Daniel Garcia versus John Moxley.
John Moxley
I wanna
off
see,
the floor of them.
I've met John Moxley's trainer.
I want
Nice
to see
guy.
Eddie Kingston announced.
Ooh, we hear from MJ. That I want to hear from.
Yeah,
He
me
got
too.
destroyed the other day.
I want to see Eddie Kingston confront Brian Danielson. Brian Danielson confront
Yeah,
Eddie
where he
Kingston. Yeah.
dropped that
He poured gasoline on him. Oh,
Which
MJF's coming
in
out.
with this economy and gasoline prices, that shows you really hate somebody.
That's true. That was like
I know,
a
right?
$50 jug of gas.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
And
Uh-oh.
he poured it all over Daniel Bryan and
I hope he's saying that he got a new contract.
Bobby
in.
Rassels, he said potential spoiler. Miro tonight.
Oh, wow.
Bobby Rassel
Oh.
said
You got an
Bandito is with Bobby Dito. So I guess I know.
Oh, Bandito's with Bobby.
yeah, with Bobby Dito.
He's on the nice guy. He's on the all About Wrestling podcast. Okay, cool.
Probably talking shit about me.
Oh, MJ, you think this is a work?
I don't know.
They say he's not.
Because he's kind of upset with his contract.
He's very upset with his contract, is what I heard.
He's that good though.
Maybe he needs a manager.
Yeah, Lemon.
I don't know. He's too
Lemon
good
Juice,
on the
how would-
mic. Maybe
you think you could help,
could bring him to prominence.
You think you can help him?
MJF?
You think you can help his career?
MJF doesn't need a manager.
No, he's his own.
Well,
thing.
this guy gets on the microphone, he's $1 million.
Yeah,
That's
he's-
right.
yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, he's definitely $1 million. He's worth $1 million. So I mean, I think
And he's got
not
the
getting paid
gift.
that great. I can't believe they're not.
Look
paying
at that
him great.
swag.
What's he saying?
He hadn't had a chance to say nothing. The crowd's been booing him. They're not going to let him say nothing.
He got smashed at Double or Nothing. Wardlow 10 power bombed his ass.
Powerbombed him 10 times. That's right. Yeah, I would like to see Miro come back, Bobby Rassels.
Yep, I would
Because
too.
he's been gone for too long. He should have already been back from that knee injury.
He should come right in and squash Scorpio Sky and take his
No, I
championship
think what he's
back.
going to come back to do is he's going to take on, because Johnny Elite, John Morrison, John.
Oh, yeah,
thing.
okay. Has an open contract for tonight. So
Yeah, so
anybody
I'm
can
thinking
come
it
out.
could be me.
That's probably what's going to be.
Yeah.
Who do you think that's CM Punk's next opponent? Like, for
Well, he's going to do it in the
Him?
fight. No. But I think he's going to defend the title against Tanahashi at Forbidden Door.
okay.
Yep.
And then after that, I don't know.
I think MJF should take the title off of him.
Yeah, they said he's
I don't
back.
see Punk keeping it for very long, like maybe a year or so, because I think that Punk that really doesn't even want. I don't know if he's smiling and being happy. Maybe he's back for good. I think I can see him taking off again, like for a while.
As long as things are going his way, he's going to stay. But the second he doesn't get his way, I think he's going to leave. I'm sorry. I love CM Punk, but that's how I feel.
He's the type you got to spoil rotten.
Bobby Wrestle says, I think Punk should put on more weight. Yeah. Alexis, thanks for watching, kid.
He doesn't need to put on more weight. The man, he's in his 40s. No. He's got to watch his cholesterol.
Yeah.
The last thing you need is to rough up your heart.
I need to take off some weight myself, so I can understand.
You got to get lean.
Thought you said God, gotta get laid.
Smoke. He doesn't drink. You just let him eat what he wants, and don't make him get all steroided up.
Yeah.
His heart will burst. It'll be an Ultimate Warrior situation all over again.
Oh, we don't need that.
We don't want that. No.
We don't want that at all.
Nothing I can do every time I come out here.
So, anything you want to plug, Lemon Juice? Why we got you here?
There's all kinds of things I like plugging. It depends what we're talking about.
Oh my God, not that.
So you have a comic book store?
That's right. I have the largest comic, gaming, and collectible store in the state of Kentucky. It's Lemon Juice McGee's Comic Cavalcade. It's in Somerset, Kentucky. It's open 7 days a week, and it's glorious.
Cool. What time you close?
8 p.m. during the weekdays, 9 p.m. on the weekends at the comic book store on the front of the building where the game store is, where you can play D.M.D, Pokemon, Magic, Warhammer, all that stuff. They're open an hour later each night because the game, and then sometimes they're open way later than that.
Yeah.
Depends if they have tournaments or what they got going on. I know tonight is a new HeroClix set released based off the Disney Plus Marvel stuff, so they're having some big, huge draft tournament down there tonight. Gonna get me a bunch of money, and I'm up here just yakking.
Heck yeah, that sounds great. That sounds fun.
That does sound wonderful.
That sounds great and fun. That really does.
It's been great. We've been open for a little over 2 years now. We opened in February of 2020. We had to close a month later.
Yeah.
But thankfully, our online presence is so good. Our customers are so great. They were constantly hustling out merch, shipping out, which we ship all over the country to tons of customers, and it's been great. We have like 7 staff now. We're hiring multiple people for online stuff. My partner Jim and I, we just running the game on comic book shops.
Bobby Wrestle said, please put that on the Kentucky list. We're coming this year to stop past the podcast and to see Lemon Juice.
That'd be awesome.
That will be great.
We should. Also, we have wrestling personalities at the store all the time. People stop in all the time to bullshit anyway, but we had Doc Gallows there a little while back. We've had of course, Damian Sandow, no longer Damian Sandow. We had Heath Miller, formerly Heath Slater.
Yeah.
We've been in talks with other talent that I'm not going to jinx by saying their name.
Okay. Yeah. We're the same thing.
Always keep
But
it
we have pretty regular signings. Also, people who do like comics. We've had, one of the top comic artists alive today, Clayton Crane. We've had him in the store doing a signing. Justin Mason, who's a local talent to the area, is currently drawing the interiors of the Spider-Punk miniseries at Marvel featuring the punk rock Spider-Man, and he comes to the store each time an issue is released, does signings, of course. If you can't be at the store, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Lemon Juice McGee's Comic Cavalcade. On our Facebook page is where we do all of our live streams, so you can pick up stuff live. We're also on Whatnot. If you're on there buying stuff, we sell comics, toys, cards, whatever on there. We're all over the place.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
We'll have to take a trip down there to see these guys and maybe make a YouTube video and post it on
That'd be great.
like a little trip down to see Lemon Juice's store.
Yeah. We had a big Funko collector out of Louisville a week or two ago, about last month. Stopped in on a weekend and shot he filmed for a couple of hours, but I think he put it together in about a 20-minute video showcasing the store, and then he live opened on the video anyway some Funko Pop mystery stuff and things like that. So
that stuff's always fun to watch.
Yeah, it's always great having collectors come in. And also, our shop is brightly lit and nice. So women and kids come to our store. It's not just a weirdo cave full of non-sexed geeks
like the
hitting
studio.
on customers.
Speak for yourself, sir.
It's legitimate people doing legitimate things.
Maddie Fox, hey.
Maddie the Fox.
You're on.
Maddie the Fox.
Her
Yeah.
name's Maddie
Yep.
Fox. He just calls her Maddie the Fox. Delaney Bowers says Heath Slater, thank you for watching. Susan Johnson Middleton, thank you for watching. Matthew Taylor, thanks for watching. Everybody, thank you for watching and
Yeah,
chatting
and
and everything.
guys out there,
Lemon Juice appreciates it.
we are monetized on the stars. Like, you can send us stars. I think 99 stars is like $1. If everybody
Yep.
watching sends us 99 stars, we can fix up the studio a little bit more. This shitty place that we got right
That's
here.
right. There's a severe lack of stripper pole. There's not a
I know.
There's not a tap situation in here.
That's what I'm talking about. The stripper pole is what I need. I got a whole room in there for a stripper.
Jose would appreciate
I
it.
told you
Also, I
I'm
feel
not
like
going to dance on the stripper
There's
pole.
a severe lack of swords. Like I assumed you guys would have a lot
Oh,
of
I got a
swords
sword.
on the wall,
Oh, he's-
but I'm not seeing a lot of swords.
He's got shotguns though.
Oh no, firearm. I don't want any part of firearms.
Yeah, one sword.
Melee weapons only.
Nice.
Oh, look at this.
The lightsaber.
Oh, let me see
there you
that.
go. We do have a sword.
This milky white,
That's what she said.
That's blue.
ball-headed. This could be a sword.
That is a sword. It's a lightsaber. Watch out, you might burn your hand off.
Anything is a sword if you try hard enough.
That's true.
But you can say the same thing about a sex toy.
Yeah.
And all I know is I'm touching it by the handle, but I am going to need some type of alcohol wipe or hand sanitizer before I leave the studio. But I'm not going to do it now because I'm sure I'm touching several
That's a
things
lightsaber.
that have stains. This belt alone, I can tell, has been very well loved, if you get what I'm saying. It's very dark in here. People are getting up. They really like wrestling a lot.
Yeah.
They like wrestling a lot.
I've been
This
fighting.
is actually pretty great. This is
I've been
custom.
fighting
You ordered this
Sith.
somewhere?
Yeah, I did. I've been fighting Sith with this all yesterday.
Yes.
all day
I like it.
yesterday.
I like it. We get
Oh,
all
I
of
suppose
the Hasbro released stuff in. We had the Dark Saber recently. We had a couple of those. They really like that. It changes color.
That's what
Yep.
she said. Anyways, yeah.
Purple.
Buster Johnson, what's up, dude? Thank you for watching this podcast. You're in
Thank
here
you
with
very
Lemon
much.
Juice McGee.
That's right. I've got pants on currently. I think you guys can.
So, are you
Thank
sort of see
God.
But I'm not
So-
wearing any, so
He does, but he's behind the table, so
I'm
he's
behind the
probably
table.
fine.
I never wear.
I mean,
I
these
never
will
wear
come off
pants
as
on
it
the
goes. I
podcast.
mean, I'm not sure what different
I
platforms
have-
they got that'll kick them off.
So
but-
apparently,
I
Lemon
have
Juice
pants on.
doesn't wear pants at all when he's not around everyone.
I mean,
His-
it's easy access.
Yeah,
for
well,
whatever
yeah.
I need, whether it to be to dispose of something or take something on. It's no pants is always a way to go.
He's going by the Jose
That
Dito
saves the
method.
hassle.
Jose
If
Dito.
most places
Yep.
make you put on pants to go somewhere, I really don't want to go there.
Where'd you get that hat at? The super fan.
I was shopping around and I found this fancy hat here.
Yeah, we had to dress up for Lemon Juice today.
I like it. It reminds me of The Godfather,
Thank you very much.
a man with which I have smoked illegal substances in Kentucky. Illegal substances.
Oh, really?
Left-handed.
I've also
Tobacco.
with Rob Van Dam. So other than
I'm a little
Matt
jealous of
Riddle,
that one.
I think I've almost got the triangle
Oh, cool.
Nice.
of Good Time Boys.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
We love us some Godfather.
I'm just gonna say whatever. Now I'm gonna get piss tested at the next wrestling show I'm at.
Exactly.
Thanks a lot.
We're talking about
Commonwealth
Don't
Games.
low
we're
key.
talking about
Wrestling and
tobacco
boxing
products.
So I always tell everybody when you're on the podcast, do not low key snitch on yourself.
Yep.
We should
Don't
have
do
said
it.
that
It's easy to
first.
do. It's easy to
We
do.
should have said
Not that everybody's
first.
watching. And
Because
what'd
you
you
end
say?
up feeling
We
comfortable.
should have said that to him first.
Yeah, we should have said that to you. He,
So
he
that
understands.
one's on us.
Fair enough.
But now he just gave Anthony Presley some ammo.
Bindor, I know you're back there. Show me I've got Excalibur. CM Punk going to be defending the title against Tanahashi.
at the Forbidden Door, right?
Forbidden Door, yes, sir. I think that's towards the end of the month.
Has he not? He hasn't wrestled there before.
He has
That's not
not.
the same guy that we called.
No, that was Takashita.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was a different guy.
Different guy, yeah.
It was a different Asian man.
They love.
Come
this-
on.
they-
Oh, my God.
Johnny Elite's coming out.
Johnny Elite. John
Yeah.
Morrison.
You should have known Takashita and Takahashi are two different people.
Didn't he have a match against Brock Landers here a while back?
He did.
A few
Loverboy
years
Brock
back.
Landers, one of my clients. Old Loverboy Brock Landers, one half of the Heartbreakers, did in
With
fact
Voodoo Child Stevie P.
wrestle Johnny. I guess at the time he would have been Johnny Origin. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was in Estill County, and it was in a thunderstorm outside.
I remember
And
that.
Johnny Thunderstorm, probably.
Brock lost, and I'm just going to assume it was because the ring was wet.
That's it.
Probably what it was. Yeah.
Yes, that is probably what it was. He probably slipped and
Out
fell.
of a lot of things that you want wet, you don't want the ring wet. Everything else is fun. Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh.
Miro.
Bobby
Miro's
Russell,
back.
you called it, brother.
Bobby Russell's called it.
I need that charger cord.
Is it going dead?
Yeah, it's less than 10%. Daniel Larson, I am not a Sith. I don't get into Star Wars. It's not
You
my
sure
cup
you're
of
not a
tea.
Sith Lord?
I promise.
I mean, you are kind of an asshole sometimes.
There's no denying that. I'll be
I think there's a little bit
frustrated.
more of being a Sith Lord than being an asshole. I think. I think you
More
gotta be
into
a,
being an asshole.
you got to be a super asshole. I think some
Well, that could
You
be
mean like Jose's a super asshole?
Jose.
total 100%
Bandito?
douchebag.
Yeah.
Did you see his matches that I found?
Yeah, so that pissed me off.
So Fandito is Johnny, Superfan Johnny Lee's younger brother that wears a luchador mat. He's
Yeah.
I saw a photo, and I thought they were the same person.
they're very
It's
I thought it was a
hard
good
to tell.
Photoshop job.
they're very similar. Like you see them like they're not the same person. No.
Is he younger by seconds? Are you
Uh,
Yeah,
twins?
younger
Are you
by
twins?
second.
Yeah,
They're
they are
twins.
twins.
They're
They're
twins.
twins. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
twins. Yeah, there's a really good picture of them two together.
Best man, Miro.
Heroes out here.
God's favorite wrestler. As he calls himself.
Bobby Rassels called
I
it.
am the Redeemer. Yeah, Bobby Russell's called it.
No wonder Lana was saying on Twitter that she had to watch tonight.
Of course she did. She knew he was going to be there.
I mean, if you got a
Screaming,
hot
farting.
wife and you wanted to watch, this how you do it.
So
My wife's
Miro's-
He
watching
just
her.
destroyed that T-shirt.
Yeah, I know, right?
I know, right?
Like $25
He's-
there, I'm sure, if you
Exactly.
spotted there.
Like I guess Johnny Elite's coming in to just fucking work.
He's going to get beat up by Miro.
Get beat up every time he comes out.
Yeah, Missy Kenny Ryan, thank you for watching the show.
Okay, so where are you guys streaming at right now? Where are all the places that people can see this right now?
We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We're on Twitch. And we're on Truvo.
Truvo.
And tomorrow we'll be on Spotify. And Spotify will be on Apple Podcast. It will be on Breaker and Stitch. Like where all the audio podcasts are. We'll be on all of those.
Nice.
Except for Amazon Music, I couldn't get on. I don't know how to. For some reason, I just can't get onto that. I'm working on doing that too, getting on that. So
Come on, Amazon.
trying to get on Odyssey.
better.
Been trying to get on Rumble, but those guys won't cooperate with us. I'd like to get on Rockfin at some point, but in the future.
You got to get it on OnlyFans. Put it behind a pay window.
Yeah, well, we don't want to talk about
You got to get this dude over here with his shirt off.
We don't really talk about Johnny
We don't
Lee's
want all the ladies
Superfan.
to not worry about the podcast
Yeah.
while thinking about him.
It's
saying.
called Superfan.
Mary Snowden, thanks for watching, Mary.
Superfan
Love
Johnny
ya.
Lee-
Thank you for tuning in.
His OnlyFans is called Superfan Johnny Lee's Brown Eye Express.
And
Great
Johnny
name.
Lee,
He's looking it up. Oh my God.
Brown Eye
Just
Express.
it's one. It's not eyes. It's
That's
eye,
a free. It's
brown
a
eye.
free subscription.
Yeah, it's
though.
It's,
Oh,
most of the pictures are behind.
oh,
Yeah,
you don't,
behind
brother.
paywalls.
You You're supposed to send that in private messages to people to pay. You don't just show it all for free in the feed. This guy doesn't know how to work OnlyFans.
Hey,
Well, he's
it's not my
working
fault.
himself is what he's doing. He's working himself into not making any money.
Well, it's like he kind of feels like it's it's like a crack dealer. He's going to give away the product.
Oh,
for a
there's
while.
crack on here. Yeah. It's Johnny Honcho style spread action.
He's going to give away the product for a while and then draw them in and then
Is
hook them.
That's that lightsaber. I knew I should have touched it. I knew it.
Did you see the one with,
He's
see
going
the
to
one with him
go.
wearing the belt?
He's going to jump
not a
into a
retractable
whole
blade,
puddle of
and yet-
sanitizer.
And yet it's only the handle is all I can see. Oh.
Have you seen
I
him?
promise it was
This
sanitized.
is amazing. This is amazing.
About that.
I've got to turn this off, or I'm just gonna look at this the entire time.
He pretty much uses it for gas money to get here.
Yes.
He makes gas money to get over here. I mean, he's got to have something.
It costs a lot to fill up these
Yeah,
days.
it does.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to fill him up. I just saw.
Apparently.
I promise it was sanitized after.
Didn't do no good.
Here we are. We're watching AEW. We got a man with short shorts fighting a man with pants.
Yeah.
There may be fighting because of that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he don't like
I
his
don't know. I don't
pants.
know what their situation is, what
Right.
drama has caused this match to happen. But he looks very mad. at
Here's
his
one of the
pants. He's
biggest.
very mad at his pants.
Here's an irony I find about wrestling, and I want to get your thoughts on it.
Mm-hmm.
Pro wrestling, where two men without pants fight over a belt.
Mm-hmm.
What is your
sometimes
thoughts
they
on
have
that?
pants.
Yeah.
This man has pants.
Yeah, he is wearing
Yeah.
pants.
Which
Okay.
maybe is why he's so. The
Yeah,
guy
that's
in
why the
shorts
other
is so
guy's
mad
mad.
He's
because he's
angry
wearing
because he ain't
pants.
got no
Because you
pants.
promised to wear shorty shorts.
We're so glad that they didn't have they have a championship belt instead of championship suspenders.
That would be weird.
I think you just.
I
That
don't
close
know.
fist is illegal. He should have been disqualified right then and the match over.
Yeah.
You can't hit somebody.
That's true.
That's a thing in wrestling in the past several years that's very dumb. People having finishing moves that are punches. That's
Yeah.
stupid.
True.
You're not supposed to have close fists. Punching in wrestling is not wrestling.
Like
Yeah.
what Paul White does.
Punching. I mean, there's time for punching
Yeah.
when nobody's looking.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
just blatantly
Okay.
in front of a referee, that's stupid.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Exactly.
It really is. Like when I see the referee see a guy poke a guy right in the eye or rake his face, I'm like, just call for the bell because he's
Hey,
supposed to do it with the.
Sometimes an eye needs poked.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Can't argue there.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes
It's usually a brown eye, but
Sometimes people need choked on the ropes. Sometimes people need poked in the eye. Sometimes people need their ankles pulled when they're running to the edge of the ring whenever they've got your client in the corner. Sometimes those things happen.
Yeah.
You just got to do it when the referee's not staring at you.
yeah, that's what a good manager.
That's
is
what I'm talking
right?
about. When when the eyes get poked or whatever, it's just. Yeah. See,
Clearly, Miro wanted the guy to not wear pants.
That's right. He's against the pants. I
So-
like those pants. I'm for it.
So you're a manager. Did you ever think about getting in the ring?
Oh, I thought about it.
Yeah.
I got in the ring. I broke a rib on day 2 of training.
Oh,
wow.
my
And that was the end.
So I'm manager.
That was the end.
We
And
could
that's
see
when I was
Lemon
like, you
Juice
know
McGee
what? You know what? I don't need to use this body.
Oh my God!
I don't need to use
Keep the
this
pants on,
body
brother. Hey,
Keep
this
the
is
pants on,
PG.
please. Please.
You gotta keep it PG, brother.
for fighting. I just need to use this mouth for talking and whatever else gets it money. That's all it is. That's all it
That's
is.
true.
Exactly. And you do a good job with that. You do a good job with that.
I
Perhaps
appreciate
Johnny-
the compliment. Give me more compliments.
Oh my
You're an
God.
awesome
Oh my
manager.
God!
That's Johnny's job around here. Johnny, you're slacking
job-
on your
your-
job.
yeah.
You
My
gotta
Yeah.
get-
job
Chat me
is
up,
to pep
Johnny.
you up.
Darren
You
Russell.
are great.
That's
Pistol
what-
Johns goes,
talk
when
about how
will
much-
Lemon Juice McGee wrestle in the ring? And you just explained that you broke a rib your second day. She didn't hear that part.
Talk about how how good my butt looked in my Evil Knievel jumpsuit that I wore at New South Wrestling a month ago.
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna
the
lie.
Evil Knievel outfit did look good on you.
That's right.
I'm
And
not.
there-
I'm
no
not
one's
into
dismissed
looking
it.
at guys' butts, but
Look,
This is Johnny's
It wasn't
job.
bad.
This is what Johnny gets paid for here.
That's right.
Is to
And
compliment.
and that
the
fanny
guest.
pack,
yes.
that had to have cost you a pretty penny because it looked custom.
Oh, it's
Doesn't
le-
look like
it's-
something
it's-
you could pick up at Wally World.
It's embroidered and leather, and it covered my junk because the jumpsuit's white and very very well fitting.
That is true. That is true.
There was also a chain in it, but it never. It's just there. The chain's just there.
Just to weigh it down to like cover the.
That's right.
So
it
it
just gives a
didn't
little
swing
weight.
up
Just
as
gives
you
a
were
little weight to
walking
it.
around the
I would
ring.
never take the chain out for any reason.
No, not during a match. Or
You
nothing.
hear that,
No.
Tony Presley?
No.
The chain was there for looks, not to be
Yeah,
used.
it's just a visual. Just a
That's
visual.
right.
Exactly.
Like a cape. It's the same. Speaking of, I don't have a cape, but I've been thinking of adding it to my repertoire.
a cape-
Nice.
a cape
That'd
would
be great.
A cape would be awesome. You need a cape, definitely.
I'm looking at my bookend co-hosts, Andy and Johnny Lee. I am the only one not dressed up. I feel underdressed.
That address.
You are. Yeah, I would say the only way to get over them now would be to completely undress.
I'm not going to do that,
Because
sir.
if you were nude and they were dressed, it doesn't matter what they're wearing because the people watching can be like, that dude's naked in the middle.
Exactly. Wouldn't worry. Yeah.
There you go, Sean.
I don't
That's a good
understand.
idea
I'm
for you.
trying to get you over.
I want people to actually watch the podcast. If they see me naked, it's not going to be good.
Start you an
Who's to
OnlyFans.
say?
No,
Don't kink shame these people.
I'm not kink shaming anybody. I'm kink shaming myself. If I started OnlyFans, I would get paid. Ooh, that's a thought.
Yeah.
I could start out as a stripper.
We're starting a whole new business here, folks.
I could become a stripper and get paid to put my clothes
So what
on.
we're
Be a
really
reverse
doing it.
stripper.
What we're really
I'd like
doing
that
here
idea.
is we started this podcast so we can get eyes on us, and then we start the OnlyFans, and then we retire. That's what we. Just like all the good female wrestlers do.
Make the money and then retire young.
Oh, come on, Crystal. I got to make the money. I'm old. I'm a little bit fat. I think I'd be all right, wifey.
Crystal,
Come on,
leave Sean
Sean.
alone. Quit picking on Sean.
Quit ruining my side hustle,
Sean
wifey.
was given a great idea about Lemon Juice
The
McGee.
domestic
right.
abusing him and everything all the time.
No, my wife treats me good. She fully supports
Yeah,
me
well,
coming
I
on
like,
here.
I like these white jackets they
I
got. These
understand
white
that.
vests.
So do I.
Yeah.
Yeah, they came out looking like
It's looking good.
Yeah.
Boy band.
Oh, I
That's
like
what you call
Jericho's
swag.
boots. Jericho's boots are amazing.
Where's there
Exactly.
another? Ain't there another guy? Where's he?
Yeah, I don't know where he is.
There's 5 of them.
He
man.
probably got beat up the other day. He was like stuck in a freight elevator, so he's still hiding
Maybe they still
in the
got
arena.
him. Maybe the black.
Oh,
boys
I think
still
he's
got
the
him.
guy that's wrestling Moxley later.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
might
that's
be
right.
right.
You don't want to overexpose your talent.
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly.
Very true.
Exactly. They look like they just burnt one. Their
Take
eyes
it
are
from a
always-
man
probably
that knows
did.
what he's talking about.
Always.
They're in California.
His forehead is fucked up.
It really is. Yeah.
It really is. So is his arm.
He was
got
he
cut
was, he
up.
was one of those bleeding buckets though, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They had that was a crazy match. That was such a crazy match.
Hey, Crystal, we're not just on Facebook. We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube, especially YouTube. Follow us on YouTube.
And
we're trying to
Trovo.
build up, and Trovo, whatever the hell that is. We're trying to build those other platforms up. So just
YouTube.
get on those as well, especially YouTube.
And we have
YouTube.
we have videos on YouTube just for YouTube. So and content just for YouTube. We have videos that we made going to KEPW up in Frankfurt and
I've been there.
Great
OVD
place.
OVW. We went down there to Georgetown and watched the show down there. And
You
then-
almost didn't get in.
Al Snow is a son of a bitch.
yeah. And now we're going.
No, he's great.
This weekend
He can
we're
be
going-
great and still be a son of a bitch.
This
So.
weekend we're going to new generation, next generation.
Next Generation
Yep, and
Wrestling is coming
KEPW.
Friday.
Have you wrestled for them yet, or have you y'all
managed.
guys been down there?
No, I've not.
Larry D, get hold of the lemon juice.
I have worked with Larry D some in the past.
Yeah.
I got beat up at a battle royal once in Georgetown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a lady tossed me out of the ring over the top rope. It hurt my pride.
Yeah.
Amazing Maria.
No, not
Oh.
Amazing Maria.
Oh.
And then of course, Larry D at New South, doing what he does.
Yep.
But KPW, spent some time at KPW with the Scott Diamond. He's also spent time with Scott Diamond at AMW Appalachian Mountain Wrestling out in Eastern Kentucky. And we were in a documentary. There's a documentary on YouTube you can watch called Big Bad Wrestler.
Okay.
Nice,
And
I'll check it out.
it was filmed over several shows for KPW at whenever they were at the like the Veterans Hall or wherever it was they originally were at. They're at a new place now, like a permanent
They
spot.
were yeah.
It's supposed to be really cool.
It's cool. It's awesome. They're having a show this weekend down there on the 4th. Right, their place down there is awesome. It's cool.
Yep.
It's a smaller place, but it's always packed. When we went down there a couple weeks ago, and it was packed. And those guys, Austin Diamond, he was announcing. He's awesome. 15 years old.
Yep.
Very impressive announcer now. Scott Diamond and him were in the studio. If you guys want to check that video out, it's on YouTube. Go ahead and check that out. It went an hour long.
It almost went 5 hours.
We went 3 hours on that. On that episode.
Mary, good Lord. What Johnny Lee is wearing, he's dressed up in honor of our guest in the studios, Lemon
That's
Juice McGee. He's
When Lemon
dressed
Juice
up
shows up,
nice
you
and
gotta
fancy.
dress nice.
Me and Johnny Lee been out all day looking for that jacket for Johnny Lee, and I got this nice little shirt that I'm wearing.
I like it.
We
Reminds me of late '90s rock.
we drove
Yeah.
up.
Me too.
We drove up to Louisville. Went to some fancy places up there and got us.
Picked up some ladies.
Johnny Lee got him a nice hat. Because everybody's sending in little stars. We got a big budget now.
That's right.
That's right.
Guys, if y'all want to send in stars and let me and Johnny Lee dress, if there was enough budget, then we could have got Sean an outfit too. But
That's right. You got to be donating the stars. If you're sitting here hanging out watching me, I got to make sure these guys can pay. You guys got to be sending stars. You guys got to be sending them cash. They don't. You got to send a lot of stars to equal real monies.
Yeah.
So
That's right,
you better,
guys.
you better get to
That's
sending
right.
them.
Lemon Juice McGee is not cheap to have in the studio, so we had
No.
to.
I'm cheap, but it's different.
We had to fly him in, and
But when Lemon Juice comes inside the studio, you gotta look good for him.
Oh, they're cutting Jericho's hair.
Oh,
Oh, they cut a chunk out of his hair.
cut it all off. He's going bald head anyway.
That's right.
His hair is real thin on top. It's like real bald headed. What is he doing? Spitting all over the place.
Eddie Kingston.
Cut it off, Jericho.
You can tell he looks like before he went to the ring that day, he worked in a garage working on your car. I love him for it.
Eddie Kingston.
Yeah.
I want him and Brian. I
Mary
want to see
says
that match.
Johnny Lee looks good and you look good, Andy. So
Yeah, exactly. We always
thank you
look
very
good.
much, Mom.
thanks, Mary.
We try to always
Love
look
ya.
good. I'm trying, Johnny Lee, Tell us how good we look, Johnny
Oh,
Lee.
God.
We look like studs.
Yes, we do.
And Lemon Juice McGee, he looks like a stud, bona fide stud.
That's right.
How was that? How was Enzo?
Oh, great. He also we partook in various substances.
He's a writer too, right? He writes
Very
a
good
lot.
cover.
He's a musician.
He's a musician.
Yeah,
He
he
writes
is.
songs. Yeah. He just released a video for a new song. I think today I saw some clips of it on Instagram.
Wow, Enzo.
He was doing a little hip hop type action with his stuff, but
Yeah.
now it's a little more like rock. I think
Oh,
he's got like a
nice.
full band with him now.
That's
Nice.
awesome. That's cool. So Enzo, if you're in town, stop by the Nice Guy Andy podcast. We'll have you in studio.
And only a couple of haters will not like to watching him.
This is the
Bona
bona fide studio.
Yeah, we are bona fide.
That's right. Bona fide studs.
Oh, Jericho crying, got a little haircut.
Oh,
Look at
he
the
cut his-
beard.
He
Man.
needs a haircut, really. He
He's
needs to
finally embraced his true colors.
buzz it all off.
God, this commercial's so weird. He thought he was talking to a little baby, and
I thought they were going to be talking to a baby that had his face because we were watching it with no sound. I was just looking, and it looked like in the rearview mirror was that man's head low in the seat, and that was going to be freakier far more than those pizzas.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thing is, though, on these things.
So, what's your wildest experience in wrestling?
The Rock and Roll Express whipped my ass, and then Ricky Morton put on my sunglasses and wouldn't give them back.
Jerk.
Yeah.
I hear
Happened
Ricky's
once.
always
They
been a
almost
jerk
pulled my
about
clothes
that.
right off of me. They were pulling me apart like a wishbone. Let's see. Crazy experiences. Okay, so every year in Pikeville, Kentucky, Eastern Kentucky, they have a massive 4th of July celebration at this park.
Oh, wow.
Gorgeous park. They've got an amphitheater for music. It's got like this creek that runs through it. They have a huge fireworks show at night. But they also have wrestling. Appalachian Mountain Wrestling is there.
Heck
And
yeah.
so they have a ring out in the field. They've got the amphitheater playing music, and they alternate kind of music and wrestling. However, it's 100,000 degrees, and we primarily have to be shuttled, like on a golf cart, to the ring. So, granted, it being like a citywide event, most of those people don't watch wrestling regularly. They aren't there primarily for the wrestling. They're there for the fireworks. So you get people who aren't exposed to wrestling, who don't get the ebb and flow of the wrestling, or the fact that they shouldn't, try to physically attack people they don't like that are wrestling. Myself and handsome Bo James, we were coming to the ring and wrestling local loved celebrity and high school coach John Noble. And we had a match. We had a match with John. I was at the outside cheering Bo James on, and Bo was just, he was lovingly laying John across the ropes, letting him take a break, and then Bo would go talk to the referee about whatever he needed to talk about, and then I would go talk to John in my own way. And a 5-year-old child decided that they didn't like it, so they just came to ringside, and the security there at the park was unaware of how the world worked and did nothing to stop it. And I just had to back away from a child because
you don't
I'm
want to
not
get in
going
trouble
to jail.
for slapping a child.
But during that match, the crowd decided to pick up and throw dirt and grass at us.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
So I felt like we did our jobs. I felt like as we
yeah.
were getting hit with sod,
Yeah,
that
crazy
we
heat.
had got the people to watch the wrestling and not care about the horrible bands that were playing next to us.
That's right.
Was this last night? I guess it was.
That was
No, this was
Sunday.
Sunday night. I didn't see this. This wasn't on the show, though, was it?
This was after the show.
Did
Yeah,
they
it was
show
after
that
the
on
show.
the show?
Oh
No,
oh,
they didn't.
Oh, okay.
That
They
had to
recorded
hurt.
it.
They hurt his shoulder. Maybe.
He already has a hurt shoulder already because
Yeah, so they just did some more damage
Kyle
to it.
O'Reilly was already working that shoulder during the match.
Adam Cole.
But yeah, you got the crowd into the match.
Hey, bad. I think you're blowing into the mic sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
watch it. Yeah, because it's like it goes. Whoa! I'm like, who's doing that? I was like,
That is a beautiful championship belt.
that is a badass belt. So I guess he's gonna carry. Well, it's the day after. It's the show after the pay per view. So I don't know if you think he's gonna carry it every day, every time he comes out.
Eventually. I don't think he's going to carry it like. Oh, maybe he'll do like Owen did with the
They
Slammies.
paid a lot of money to get that belt, and they paid a lot of money to Owen's wife to get him licensed for action figures from their company.
Yeah.
So he will carry that title out every time he comes
You
out.
damn right.
I hope so. Who's the guy they have with him? Who's
The big giant guy, it's another son of Haku.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I forget what his name was. I'd probably know it if I seen it, but I don't have it on me.
So is he gonna wrestle?
You know why I love that belt? It's because it's based on the Stampede title.
Yep. Stampede North American Champion.
Is that what it's? That's what it's based.
That's
on?
what it's based on. So,
Yep.
yeah.
We got the
The
Young
look in the overall
Bucks.
field.
Oh wow, the
I
Young
don't
Bucks. Are they coming out?
Yeah, look at Brandon Cutler. He's trying to cop my style.
Yep.
Yes, he is.
I was getting ready to say that too.
Oh.
I knew it right
Okay,
away.
So, and this is just an observation.
Yeah.
Is that I went to Luke Gallows' house. We shot all these live stream things. I had on my Pit Vipers. We were hanging out. A few weeks later, all these guys are wearing Pit Vipers on their Instagram.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now the Young Bucks are wearing rompers. They're dressing nice. We have
Wasn't
the
gonna say
same
nothing.
rompers. I can't wear them to wrestling shows now because then it's like I'm copying the Young Bucks, even though I've owned these things forever, the exact same ones. Because I'm what you might call, I'm a trendsetter.
You
Yes,
damn
you are.
right you are.
You squeezed the juice and they just sipped it up.
That's
They
right.
just-
Aaron Rose says, "What's up, y'all?" Aaron Rose, what's up, Tiny?
What's up,
Aaron?
Aaron?
What's up,
Rose.
Aaron Rose. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, buddy? Can't wait to see you on the podcast on the 22nd. You and Anthony.
That's right. He may have copied your style.
I'm sorry, Aaron, that you aren't able to be on here by yourself and you have to carry Tony the whole time.
Wendy, what's up, Mama? How are you doing, Miss Wendy?
They may have copied your style, but I promise you, they don't look as good as the lemon juice.
The owner of Royal Lex has just messaged us. How you doing, Wendy? Royal Lex for all your gaming needs. Get on Facebook and message them, and they'll sign you up. And they give away thousands of prizes every day.
Gaming needs. What kind of gaming are we talking about?
859-684-9176. It's kind of like a slot kind of game.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's a
Slot, not slut.
Yeah.
I like both. I like both.
We can sign you up, and
We love them both too.
After the show, I'll give you the details on it.
Then our other sponsor is Dean's Dance and Details. Go talk to Joe. Tell him Nice Guy Indie Podcast sent you. We're at 1300 West Main Street, Lexington, Kentucky, 40508. We got 859-327-3464. They specialize in dent removal, window tinting, auto detailing, ceramic coatings, and PPF. They have ceramic coated Andy's motorcycles.
PPF.
EPF. I think it's hydro dipping. I think
You might be right.
they do some hydro dipping over there. This is going to be a crazy match here. What is it, like
supposed to be an 8-man tag.
Darby
man,
Allin
sir.
wanted that man to have his jacket.
he did? Like
Threw it in
trying
very
to be
hard.
nice.
He was like, catch my coat.
I've always heard he'll give you his shirt off his back.
Yeah.
That's right.
Are you happy with that one? Do you want to pause this and rewind that and not make that joke?
Christian getting in the ring.
Christian.
I just saw this
Here.
a most recent episode of Carpool Karaoke, and in one car was CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Christian Cage, and Britt Baker, D.M.D. In one car, they were singing songs, and then in another car they had Powerhouse Hobbs. What was his name? Ruby Soho and or Ruby, right? Or Heidi Lovelace, that I remember from back in the day, and MJF, who was just out here earlier cutting a killer promo that wasn't as important as our guest in studio this week, Lemon Juice McGee. So
That's right. Speaking of cars, I'm just going to tell random old man stories.
Heck yeah, we
A
love
couple
those.
of years ago, we were
Stay off his lawn.
We were running the roads in eastern Kentucky, just the highways and byways, just the twists and the turns out in coal country. I was riding with big 7-foot-tall, big rig Jake Brake and Ryan Dookie. And
These wrestlers.
Yes,
these
they
are
are.
wrestlers. Yes, 7-foot-tall, big rig Jake Brake, 500 pounds is a wrestler.
Okay.
yeah,
And our vehicle ran out of gasoline. We were unaware. We weren't paying attention. We were just chatting it up, talking amongst the boys. And we just got stopped right there on the road, right around this curve. Nothing but kudzu as far as the eye can see. You know, we could have been accosted by anyone. So we get out of the vehicle. We're looking at it. And so we've got me there. I've got on some shorty shorts and a tank top. We got Jake, who's 7 foot tall. We got Ryan Dookie, who's dressed like a jackass. And the cops pull up. The cops pull up. We're all excited. We're like, oh, hey, the cops are here. Well, the cops were not excited to see us. They saw some trash on the road about 500 yards away and insisted that that was our garbage that we threw out of the vehicle. And we're like, why would we throw out trash when we broke down right here?
Yeah.
You fools. Well, they didn't like that, and so it went back and forth for a while with them taking our IDs and checking us over and over. I mean, obviously, we're three people who don't belong where we're at, And they made full extent of it. And then some nice people pulled up and got gas for us.
Heck
The
yeah.
police,
Nice.
no help. No help.
They take you to. They didn't take you to jail.
They didn't take us to jail, but they did not help us either.
They wanted
The
to
police,
take you
I
to
tell
jail.
you.
And there was no phone service. We were out in the hills and hollers. There was nothing going on. But needless to say, getting anyone to stop other than the police, who we would have preferred, honestly, not to have stopped,
Oh, exactly.
is really tough when you have a 7-foot-tall, 500-pound man standing loomingly with his long hair down in his eyes.
Then a 7 foot wide
That's
Ryan
crazy
Dukes.
that they even
Not
make
great.
somebody. They even make a man that big.
Yeah, his parents made him the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, okay. They didn't clone him or nothing like they do now.
No, he was just hard work and brute strength and rutting, I'm assuming. I don't know. I wasn't there when it happened. But it was probably very, very sexual.
Very sexual. Oh.
Or it was the stork.
Or it was the stork.
Did you see that move there?
I did. Yeah, that was
He
wild.
was kind of doing the splits, like hanged over the top rope, and then his brother just leapfrogged over top
I saw
of him.
them at a Ring of Honor show in 2011, and I swear I heard from the crowd before they did us where he would do that slingshot over the top rope, grab a guy, hit him with an X Factor or a face buster. Mm-hmm. I swear I heard him jump in and go, yeah. And as he's jumping over the rope, I hear somebody yelling, "Use your dick!" And it's like hit that. When he did that move, I was like, so every time I see that move now, that's what I yell.
So are you the man? You're a manager. Do you only manage Cal Maggard or
No. Kyle's my current client that I've spotlighted. I'm riding his coattails to the top of where we're at. However,
he's such a talent too. He
yeah.
deserves to be the Kentucky champion.
7-foot-tall, big rig Jake Break, one of my clients as well. I've managed a lot of. I don't want this thing to just be me naming names.
Yeah.
But there's people that I've managed that there's people I've managed like Sue Young. I've managed Shark Boy. I've managed people who now I don't like put on my resume that I managed, like Joey Ryan. Although
smart move.
our gimmicks, prime
Sam.
time, but
Nice.
he ruined it. I've of course I managed Enzo a while back.
Nice.
A lot of one-offs, mostly because I'm a lazy man. I just like to get my money and go.
Yeah, exactly.
I've also managed against a number of high-profile people, but usually that ends with me getting punched or things of that nature. So we won't get
feel
into a
your
lot
pain.
of that. Won't get into a lot of it.
So Cal Maggard,
Tony Presley.
Cal Maggard is your main client right now.
Yeah. Cal Maggard. I like I say, I'm a very busy man for the time that I do dedicate to professional wrestling. Cal Maggard has been my focus right now. I would like to find a female wrestler to manage.
We all want that.
Just because I've not been on that side of it, and I think I can bring a lot to the table there. But yeah, I don't. I like managing winners
Oh yeah,
and people who will listen to what I say.
that's why I deal with superfan Johnny Lee. He's a winner.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Tell us some
And-
nice stuff again, Johnny.
We're all winners.
All I gotta tell y'all is that if you want to be on a good podcast, this is the one to be on, because we got people that have swag like Lemon Juice McGee.
It's me.
We got
We had
Nice Guy
Scott-
Andy.
We had Scott Diamond on, which is a
Yep.
hell of a. He
invented
dresses
swag.
great.
He
Yep.
is quite the dresser, old Scott Diamond.
That he
I
is.
will say
Yes, he is.
fantastic.
Yeah.
And we got Nice Guy Andy here. That's not a moniker. That's actually how he is.
Yeah.
This is Sean Johns, the Wrestling Encyclopedia.
Right here.
He knows
And of
whatever
course-
you need to know, dates and every times, and
Let's not get that
what
far.
what the guy had for dinner that day. He knows a lot of shit.
Well,
That's right.
okay. This one guy just had chicken breast and steamed
So the night
broccoli.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's most. Most of them you can just say they had just boiled chicken and rice and broccoli.
And also
That's about
a
it.
keg of beer.
7 times a day,
At least. Yeah.
and a whole lot of quote unquote juice.
That's right.
Juice. We tried to get Adam
juice?
Swayze. We tried to get Adam Swayze. We were in the audience, and you were trying to get Adam Swayze to lay down for. And we tried to get him to drink the juice. We were yelling, "Drink the juice! Drink the juice! Drink the juice!"
It was a smarter ploy for him because, as we saw, he got his ass whipped.
He did get his ass whipped. Yeah.
Exactly.
And I told him that was going to happen. I'm pretty sure I told him on the microphone that would be the outcome.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
We were in the audience. Drink the juice. Drink the juice. He just wouldn't drink the juice.
So, I mean, he did. I mean,
Guess he wasn't thirsty.
I will say. I mean, I wouldn't have offered for him to join the Juice Cult had I not seen how good he is in the ring. He's fantastic.
He is.
He's got a good look, and it's just. But I mean,
the juice
you know,
cult.
you can be as good as you want to be, but if you go up against us, it's
How many people's in
That's
the
right.
juice cult? Because we'd like to join this juice cult, and we'd like to invite you to join the Nice Guy Nation. That's our group.
the Nice Guy Nation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, I like to think I'm a man of the world. I don't know if I can be devoted to one specific.
No, you don't have
country.
to be devoted to it. Just just have to be there. Just be in.
I think I'm part of it. I'm
Yeah,
here now.
yeah, you're a
I'm
part of it.
forever
He's
a
basically a part of
it
it
in some
already.
way.
Yeah, and we're
Our videos are not time sensitive. They are hashtag evergreen man, as another podcast I listen to says.
Plus, we like having our guests feel right at home.
Yeah, Aaron, you were there for his managerial debut with the Heartbreakers.
Oh, wow.
That's right. That's right. We went up against Team IOU, which isn't Team IOU anymore, but it's Nick Iggy and holy cow, the other guy. I'm sorry. He's a great wrestler, and I've blanked on his name. Aaron knows. Aaron Rose can put it in the comments.
Oh,
That guy about landed right on his head.
he landed on his head, didn't he?
He's still up, so.
Yeah.
Whee!
Uh-oh. That didn't work out
Took
for
an
him.
Uh-oh.
ST plunge.
What?
Sounds like catching a little
Oh.
three-year-old
I thought he was going to
child.
suplex him or something.
thought he
I was
would,
like,
too.
oh my
I thought
God,
you were
don't
going to
get
German
this
suplex him.
Chasing the dragon.
this guy that don't know how to
The
wrestle.
jean shorts worked their way against him on that one.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
What I like is he'll do the freaking
Oh, a few weeks ago on
That's right. They're the Carnies now. They're the Carnies. Yes.
a few weeks ago on
Carnies.
Dynamite, him and
The Carnies. Carry Awful.
Carrie Awful. That's the name that I couldn't remember, even though he's awesome. And I've worked
If
with
Carry
him. I've worked
Awful
with
ends
him and
up
for
seeing
him.
this, we apologize for forgetting your name. He's had his
not
head
his
still
fault.
ringing from getting punched by.
Look, I've had
Anthony Presley.
it's Wednesday. It was a holiday weekend.
It was.
I'm still getting back in the swing of things.
oh yeah,
Exactly.
We are too. Yeah.
Nick Iggy and Carry Awful. That's right.
That's right. They are great.
Is that when they tag in Nick Iggy? Do you say just give him the Iggy? No. Okay, I'll stop.
No.
You have my permission to.
But
let
when they
them
were
use
Team
that.
IOU, it was great. They were kind of like sort of like Adventure Time
Nice.
with Carrie Awful as Jake the dog. Well, it wasn't Jake the dog, but he was a dog.
Oh,
And Carrie Awful or Nick Iggy was a happy boy with a backpack. And then they got fire and they got with it, and then now they're just wild, man. They're the Carnies. They're great. Look them up if you haven't checked them out.
That's
Missing with the
right.
spear
Look 'em up.
to-
Also, while you're looking stuff up, get on Instagram and follow Lemon Juice McGee on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook, but you know what? I gotta have the store. I don't look at the wrestling Facebook a whole lot, which you probably noticed by how lackadaisically I answered your private messages.
That's true.
But the Instagram,
But you did.
I
answer
checked the
my-
Instagram.
Yeah, because everybody knows about the Nice Guy podcast, the Nice Guy Andy podcast. So he did check us out. He did, and he is here.
I agreed. I agreed immediately to do it.
That's awesome.
Yep,
Thank you
and
very
that's great.
much.
We appreciate that.
Had you known about us before that, or did you?
Yes,
Where'd you hear about
but
us?
I'm not sure how. Has Tony and Aaron been on here before?
Tony's been
Tony.
on.
Tony has.
Probably Tony was.
Tony's been on.
Yeah,
Scott Diamond's
he has
been on.
mentioned you.
Oh, I'm sure he has.
Yeah.
I'm sure
He did
He can't
speak.
keep my name out of his mouth.
He spoke highly of you, but it felt like he had to
Look, I'm sure it
talk
was.
himself. He even saying that.
I need to get back. Aaron Twitter is a cesspool, brother. I just can't get on there. It's just
Anymore
too,
now, it really
it's too
is.
negative. It's too
Yeah,
negative.
well, just get on there and post your stuff.
On
you know?
Instagram, I can just look at pictures of Toxic Avenger action figures and stuff.
Ooh,
I don't
that's
have
nice.
To, I don't have to deal with people's politics on Instagram.
Yeah, well, you don't have to look at their politics. You just get on there and post your stuff.
But really,
on there.
getting
I
on
think
Twitter,
you
that's
could-
all you see is
Yeah,
people's
man.
Yeah, but don't
politics.
look at it.
I got no time.
Don't look at it. Just post about yourself on there and get off. That's what we do sometimes.
That's what he
That's right.
does.
And I only talk in messages on Instagram.
Yeah,
Aaron Rose says all social media sucks. You are not wrong, sir.
That is true.
a lot of it does. I mean, well,
If
you
it
know.
wasn't for Lemon Juice McGee's Comic Cavalcade needing my attention, I wouldn't be on any of it right now.
Oh yeah,
I would just get on Reddit forums because I could just pick things I want to look at and scroll through them.
Yeah,
That's
we're on Reddit
That's
too,
great
guys.
job.
At Nice Guy Andy Podcast on Reddit. We're on Instagram at Nice Guy Andy's. We're on Facebook at Nice Guy Andy Podcast. We're on
Christian just kind of shoved Matt Hardy
Truth
away.
Media. It's Nice Guy Andy
Kind
Podcast.
of got in the face of.
We're on everything.
Because we're
Christian
moving
status.
on up.
I think they're teasing us.
think-
Split with them.
I
I thought
think,
it was going to happen Sunday.
So
I think-
is Matt Hardy a face now that his brother is back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So they
pretty
just
much.
gave up on his whole.
He
his
stopped
whole,
doing the
his
big
crew?
money Matt deal. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think when Christian turns on Lucha,
Oh, there's Swerve.
yeah, I think when Christian
Love
turns,
Swerve.
he's taking Sorass with him. Yeah, who's the guy there? Who's the old guy?
That's a man I want to be. I want to be that man at that age.
Yeah,
He's just living his life. He's happy to be there.
exactly.
Somebody picked those pants out for him. He just put them on.
Yeah,
I love it.
He got the biggest grin there.
she looks cute in
Oh,
her
he's
little
got the
dress. Oh my
jacket.
god.
Oh, look
We
at
love beautiful
Oh,
women.
this is a music producer.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hamilton.
Nice.
that. Nice.
oh wow. Okay. They couldn't get a cuter girl in a freaking little dress, could they? Huh?
We love beautiful women.
Yes, we do.
So what is
And
this?
beautiful women tolerate us.
Who are these guys with them? Is this a group? Is this a?
I don't know. Swerve is also, he does music when he's not wrestling.
Keith Lee is a freaking beast, ain't he?
Yeah.
And he used to have like a stomach, but now he's like been working out. I guess
He's
just
trimming up.
Been trimming
Yeah.
up. He's a freaking monster. Like that dude is like huge.
Tony Schiavone with his glorious earring, proving that he's not an old man.
No,
Very,
yeah,
yeah.
that
He's
proves
hip.
it right there.
He's hip. He's with it.
That
He's
proves
60.
it.
He's got
He's
that.
got-
He's got that stud in.
But it's
The
in the
hippest
right
man
ear.
alive.
He's also
right
growing
now.
out in the back a little bit. I like
Yeah.
it. He's getting a little bit of a mullet situation. I had one a year or so ago. I highly recommend it for a little while. For everybody should do it for a little bit.
Yeah, mullets are awesome.
I've done it for a little
I
bit.
can't grow a mullet. My hair's too thick and curly. If I try to grow mine out, it's a fro no matter what I do.
You should grow a fro. That would be awesome.
I will
You get it
no.
get it permed up. It'd be
Yeah,
great.
you should get a fro,
No.
man. We need a fro for the podcast.
Nope.
That's what I've always
Come
been
on,
saying.
Sean,
we
be a
need
team
a
player.
fro for the podcast. Athena's out
I saw
there.
that. It was written on the whiteboard out there. I
It
didn't
was.
even know what that meant. That
Yeah.
makes
But
sense.
now you
need
know.
a fro for now. I'm putting it together. I didn't know what that meant. I thought that was slang for something.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's Athena, the former Amber Moon,
Amber Moon.
trained by Booker T.
She is awesome, man. She's a great wrestler.
You got that great eclipse stunner.
Yep.
Wasn't she supposed to be a werewolf at one time?
Yeah,
Yep.
that was her
Yes,
gimmick.
she was.
Oh, really? That was her gimmick, being a werewolf?
Yep. That. Why do you think she was called Ember Moon?
Oh,
And she
really?
wore like the cat-eye contacts, right?
Yep.
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 Yeah. WWE thing. What-
Wrestling's missing monsters.
Yes,
They
it
really
is.
are.
There needs to be more monsters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Abyss and
Nate
Kane.
Hewitt, Hillbilly Nate Hewitt,
Yep. Love him.
fantastic.
Love his gimmick.
I love all his masks, his Yeti mask, his alien mask, his various human masks,
Yeah.
Love it.
and vest and the chainsaws. He's great.
where's he wrestle at?
He does
He's
a lot
in
of
Hamilton,
he does a
Ohio
lot of
right
future
now.
great wrestling up
Yeah.
there. He did AMW Appalachian Mountain Wrestling. He did. He's done quite a bit. I know he trained in. He's trained in Texas for a while. He trained in California for a while. But he worked on that gimmick for a long time, and
Yep.
then now he's actually utilizing it.
Oh my
and
God.
man, it's great. It's great.
Jade Cargill just came
Very
on
great.
out.
Thanks, wife.
She is.
Jay Cargill with Stokely Hathaway. I guess
Have you
she ain't
met
got
her?
I've not.
She's in Lexington a lot. Apparently she dates.
her boyfriend plays for the Lexington Legends baseball team.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that'd be.
And she's a badass.
I have to catch her in town
Yeah,
someday.
the former Malcolm Bivens Stokely Hathaway.
So he took Sterling's spot.
Evidently.
He just automatically took Sterling's spot. Is there a story behind it? You just
Just no.
Basically, he came in and
just
that's
took over?
that.
Just
They
took
Red
over?
Velvet, Kiera Hogan, the baddies. Ain't never been with a baddie. I don't care.
Yeah.
Tony Schiavone got both ears pierced.
Uh-oh.
Just the way he had his head, it looks like just one, but he's
I
got
guess
them
she's
both.
gonna fight her, huh?
Those Tommy Bahamas.
So I don't see. I don't
Oh, look
Anna
at that.
Jay. Oh, snap.
see. I
Let
don't
me
see
tell
Jade
you.
ever losing the belt. That belt. I think she'll win the.
Chris Statlander. Good God, she's looking more jacked than ever.
Yeah, she's a badass.
Not an alien anymore, though.
No, not
No.
an alien
Nope,
anymore.
not
Well,
an
see,
alien
they,
no more.
they had a character
Deep
and they
down
took it
inside.
away.
Yeah.
Deep down inside, she's still alien. We all are.
Yeah, they basically
Yep,
took
that's
it
true.
away. So she got there.
Oh, measuring the. This is a match that's going to happen eventually. I like how they come out, they weren't even touching. And
The
then,
refs come out.
who's the old dude?
I know. Who's that dude?
Oh, she going to knock his block off.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're watching AEW Dynamite.
Exactly.
On any of your streams, is
Oh,
this
that was
screen
Ace Steel.
up for them to see as well as you're going like on Twitch or
No.
whatever? Or no.
No, we
No.
can't. We can't do
We can't
that.
show that or we'll get shut
I
down.
don't know if you can. Maybe we probably. I don't think we can do it on any.
No, we can't
We
because
can't.
AEW, they.
I know on Facebook you wouldn't be able to.
No, definitely
No,
not on
definitely not
Facebook. That's what we do.
I don't think
And
either.
the whole show-
we're not sure about YouTube, so.
The whole show is about our experience, the fan experience of watching the show, and
Yeah.
that's what the show's about. Is the fan experience.
This was like if you're sitting home with your friends watching the Super Bowl and you sit there talking shit in between the commercials. Because
There's only
really,
one camera
anybody watch.
facing us.
A lot of people just watch the Super Bowl for the commercials and then they leave.
All right, I'm gonna try to share this link in my story. Let's see.
You
Let me
are the
take
greatest.
A picture here.
You are the
Take a
greatest.
picture, brother.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Heck yeah.
You guys are gonna have to squeeze in. I'm gonna point to my dick.
No, I'm good.
There we go. And now, let's see if I can hot link this shit.
Yeah, that's right.
We appreciate lemon juice.
Yeah, I mean,
Of course
you
we do.
should. You should. Okay, I think I
Anybody that doesn't
got...
appreciate
Oh, there we
lemon
go.
juice.
Now I'm pointing to the hot link. Actually, I'm going to turn it so it looks more like an erect penis. There we go. All right, perfect. All right, let me tag you guys on here, too.
We're all-
What's your
well-
Instagram gimmick?
It's nice
Is
guy.
this super fan thing?
Yep,
That's-
super fans
That's
mine.
one.
That's Johnny Lee's.
That's the only one I found earlier when I searched on Instagram. What's the Instagram handle?
Nice guy. Andy's one word.
Nice guy
Andy with the nice guy. Andy with the S. Yeah.
Sean's
My
is
face there. You see?
This
we
one?
ain't
Yep.
worried about
Okay.
mine.
Bond.
Yeah, I'm
don't
gonna put
need
my
it.
logo on there soon.
All right, I'll stick it in there. There we go. Sharing it out to this 10 point something thousand turds that supposedly follow me on this. We'll see.
10,000 followers on Instagram.
Way to make your
I've
fr-
got I don't know. Let me see. 10.5.
Damn.
Damn.
We need
That's
to.
great.
We don't have many on Instagram.
You got to show your penis a little more on there.
I am good.
Yes, Sean.
That's how I built
He's
it.
talking to you.
Don't leave Sean out of this.
Lemon juice. Get in.
What?
Heck yeah.
You said your only fans, Sean, to
Nope.
have people pay you to put your clothes back on.
Hell yeah.
That probably would work too.
All right, so here we are. We're at commercial. I'm just going to run my mouth about stuff. So,
Hell yeah,
Just
brother.
run your
for
mouth about
people
anything.
watching, if anybody watching, you like comic books or you don't like comic books, I don't give a shit. If
Or
you
you
like
like gaming.
podcasts at all, this is a Nice Guy Andy podcast exclusive preview
Exclusive.
On Spotify right now, you can search Comic Virgin. Comic Virgin is a new podcast with myself and Delaney Bowers. She is a librarian and a folklorist, and she is reading comic stories, classic comic stories, fun comic stories, new stuff, old stuff, basically anything I think is cool. She's going to read for her very first time and then bring her thoughts to the game, both as just a general reader and, of course, from the folklore and history aspect of things as well. And I get to just gush and geek out over all the stuff that she's reading. The first episode is secretly up right now on Spotify. It's Comic Virgin. Episode 1, we cover The Dark Knight Returns, arguably Batman's most classic story by Frank Miller. And we'll be putting those episodes out weekly. We're going to start promoting it once we get a few episodes up. But we've got
just
the first
started
one up
promoting
there.
it.
Just started. And yeah, this is the first promotion.
Hello.
So if you guys want to listen to it, check it out. You can listen to it while you're alone in the bed. You can listen to it while you're driving.
Work.
You can listen to it while you're with someone in the bed. You can listen to it at work.
Yeah.
You can listen to it at McDonald's. Just have your headset in, or don't.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get more friends. People will hear and be like, that's a cool podcast. What do you listen to? They'll come sit by you. You guys will share a Big Mac. You'll reach for the same fry. Your hands will touch. Love is made, and then love is actually made in the booth. And then they kick you out of McDonald's. But hey, it's
Yeah.
just the one McDonald's. There's thousands of them.
Exactly.
Seems like you've done that before.
Exactly.
Unless they put your picture up at every McDonald's, and then you're
Then you're
screwed.
blacklisted.
Look,
So does she?
disguises.
When she reads it, does she do the characters and everything, or does she just like? Does she like do it in character? Or
What? No, she's reading comic books.
I know, but
and
is
then
she
she
like-
has pages and pages of notes.
when
And then we discuss it. I don't know how she reads
when
her comics.
Batman is like Batman's talking, she don't do the Batman I am Batman voice.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know what she does in the privacy of her own home when she reads these comics for the first time.
Oh, she doesn't read it online.
Oh, she hasn't.
What?
read
No,
it yet.
we're
Oh,
discussing.
okay.
We're discussing her thoughts on these things she's read for the very first time. No,
I
okay.
misunderstood. I thought she was going to
we
read.
if we read The Dark Knight Returns, the podcast would be hours long.
Got you. Sorry about that. Oh my God.
All podcasts can't be hours and hours long, man.
This one.
This
is.
one is.
This one usually.
This
is.
one is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought she was
about
reading
that.
like a little comic.
James
book, you know.
Smith, that's your buddy there. I'm alone, not at work, don't have friends, and I eat my own Big Mac, but not against banging chicks in the booth and make Mickey D's.
Well, I don't
my
know.
friend Power.
I don't know if anybody's against it. I'm just saying maybe
I'm
not
all
everybody
for it.
gets the opportunity, pal.
I'm all for it. I wish it would happen more.
I'm all for it too.
I really actually think that wish that would happen lots more. I would love to go in. I would go inside McDonald's.
I don't
more.
know if I want to go inside of McDonald's and see people banging.
I don't know. What
I'm
I've been
sitting
through
there trying to eat
McDonald's.
a Big Mac, a large fry, and a large
It's
Coke.
obvious I've been through McDonald's drive-through, but I haven't been inside of a McDonald's in years. I don't think.
We ate Subway in a McDonald's.
That we
What?
did.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did
Yeah.
do that.
I feel like they frown on that.
We were gangster that day.
Yeah, they did, but they couldn't. They
Well,
couldn't
we
get us out.
stopped at a
Yeah, we were gangster
truck
that
stop
day.
that had a McDonald's and a Subway. We were going to the NWA show on, where was it? March 30th?
Yeah.
Was it in Louisville?
No,
No.
it was in Oak Grove, Kentucky.
Oak Grove, Kentucky.
Where is
trip
Oak
too.
Grove, Kentucky?
It's there.
About 3.5 hours away from here.
There's a place
Close.
called that.
Yeah.
And they had an NWA show.
Yeah.
Yep. Power Trip 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
We actually got recognized down there by a few people. You're from the Nice Guy Andy podcast.
Not from cops, right?
Not by
No, not
I
by
imagine
not by
one
cop.
of you is on a list.
I
I mean, it may be a no-fly list,
We don't talk about
but I
that.
imagine one of you is on some list somewhere, probably not for the right reasons.
Probably might be me.
That guy got power bombs. Oh, he's like, look at this paper. Oh, fuck
Everybody
your paper.
gets
Fuck your
power
paper.
bombed. What is
He's
that?
being issued as a lawsuit.
Oh, in his
from-
mouth.
Oh, making them eat
yeah.
Oh,
it.
He's
they're
like,
trying
"Eat
to
that,
sue him
eat
over
that
as
paper."
him decimating all these quote
Oh,
unquote local security.
Look at
I
that
like-
belt. That belt.
I like
Beautiful.
that
That belt
version
is
of the belt.
beautiful.
And that
Looking
dress.
Lakers version.
That dress is so cute on her.
It matches his belt.
It does.
Yes, it does. It matches.
That dress will
And
look
look,
great on the floor. Oh, did I
Ethan
say that
Page is
out loud?
trying to steal Lemon Juice McGee's look.
Ethan Page can, like, we're of the same mind. He's fantastic. He can
he
wear
really is.
whatever. He's great.
Nice.
He's great.
He's a great wrestler. They don't let him wrestle as much on the show as they should, but
He doesn't get much love.
Also, a huge action figure collector.
Yes, he
Yep,
is.
I've seen his
You
vlogs.
should follow his vlogs.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Whoa.
God.
Jane
Yeah, but-
Smith. I got a Tuggy once in a Subway cooler. is Jane?
Oh
That's
wow.
a dude. He's using his girls.
That's
Oh, okay.
Facebook.
That threw me off.
That's my friend Pirate.
Okay.
He lives in Florida. He used to live here in Lexington, but he moved to Florida.
Well, I was hoping it was an actual Jane.
He's
Hey, I wanted the explanation.
he's scared of Facebook and stuff. He thinks that
So he uses
is
her stuff to.
He is probably on several lists. That's why he used Jane Smith.
It happens.
My
Yeah.
ex-wife,
Sometimes you gotta use a disguise.
Yeah, that's his
Dr. Britt Baker.
That is a beautiful belt,
D.M.D.
too.
Yes, it is. I think they got a pink strap for hers and then a black strap for his.
yeah. And Rebel's wrestling, right? Is she
Reb-
gonna wrestle?
She's kind of a
Hey,
manager,
she's got my coat on.
right?
Jamie Hayter's wearing my jacket.
Oh, she is, isn't she? Did you loan
She
that to her?
truly is.
I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
It looks good.
I mean, it looks great on her.
Did you leave it at her house? Is that what had happened there?
No, I've never met her. I just think that we all, I mean, obviously professionals share this level of dress and style and class.
Yeah, she's probably yeah.
I can't argue there.
Those John Lennon style glasses Tony Storm's
Tony
wearing.
Storm.
That's what I call them. They look like the glasses that John Lennon wore. God rest his soul.
Yeah. She's got that little mark on her
Ruby,
face.
Ruby, the Ruby
Ruby
Soho. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby.
You know, we
I
could
need
be
to
taken
stop.
off the air for that song being sung.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You
We're
should
not going to
care.
get done. I'm allowed. I don't own the rights to the song Ruby Soho, so Rancid, don't take us down.
Yeah. That won't be Rancid doing it. It'd be the whoever owns the rights to that, the publishing or who owns the rights to that song.
We
That's
don't
who
own
does
the
that
rights
shit.
to the song Ruby Soho, so I just sang anyways.
That's true.
Oh, she's got to hold back Tony Storm because she's after her.
That's whole
Tony
cake
Storm's
right there.
tights look like a tribute to Rey Mysterio.
They
All
truly
right,
do.
everybody watch. We got people watching.
Yes, we
got
do.
We got people watching. I'm sure on various platforms. I'm
Oh,
assuming
yeah.
because you're streaming on
Yeah,
everything.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And on other groups. In other groups.
Hop in the comments. Ask random questions. You know what? I
Please
mean,
do.
let's open up the lines for a little relationship advice. You can talk to Dr. Love here on the podcast. You put in your questions. You put in your concerns. We can talk about almost anything.
And we do.
Feel free to ask, and I will answer to the best of my ability, or without much effort.
Or we'll just make this shit up.
Or I just won't answer anything you ask. But do it. Put it in the comments. Get in the comments.
That's right.
Let's keep this thing going because, I mean, I'm just going to tell you, whenever I'm actively doing a lot of wrestling, I don't watch a lot of wrestling.
Oh.
So this is on, but I need you guys to entertain. I need you guys to be
Yeah.
asking me some questions. I need you guys to chat it up. So let's do
That's
it.
right.
That's right. Give them some questions.
We can talk about Subway hand jobs. That's apparently in the comments. We can talk about
We
whatever
could
you
talk
want.
about McDonald's and Subway hating each other.
We can talk about random fast food history, whatever
right.
you want.
That's right.
Whatever you want.
That's right.
Yeah, but how we did that, we stopped and got our food from Subway, but we wanted sweet tea, and we don't like the Subway sweet tea, you know. Sweet tea.
Tea snobs you are. Is that what you're
We
saying?
are tea snobs. We got to have the McDonald's sweet tea. So I went in there, bought us all 4 large sweet teas. They were $1 a piece, so I didn't, I splurged.
Nice.
And we all went in there, and we decided to just sit there in the middle of McDonald's and eat our Subway.
Yeah, like
They,
gangsters.
yeah, and they
Yeah,
looked
right,
at
like
us.
cheese.
The workers looked at us as like, really?
Sitting there eating
We
Subway
sat
in the House, of Ronald.
Ronald, and we ate like kings.
We did. We did.
We ate like kings in the House of Ronald.
And all they could do was
There was
stare
even
at
a
us
worker
like,
who
what
was
the hell?
going home for the day as he's trying to throw the sandwich wrapper away. He just swats it out of the way like an ass.
Come on, people. ask Lemon
But
Juice
they would
McGee some
just-
questions.
Come on, people, let's get Lemon Juice. He needs some entertainment. We
Yeah.
can only do so much here in studio.
I mean, you
Yeah.
guys can ask questions too, since you're, hosting a podcast.
Well, that's true.
That's true.
Well, Lemon Juice,
See,
my first question to you is, who do you consider that you would like to manage in the future if you're not managing Kyle Maggart?
Oh, who would I like to? That's a good question. Oh man, there's a lot of great talent right now. Let's keep it to New South. We'll keep it to New South. That's
Okay,
the
we'll keep it
easiest
to
way
New
go.
South.
Since they're in Lexington, we got a show coming up on June 24th, right? I think so.
Yes, sir.
June 24th, yep.
So I don't think there's not a poster yet, so it's not super official.
Yeah.
June 24th, which makes me concerned because I don't know what I'm dealing with because there's no poster yet.
Yeah, do you
I don't know what the match is going to be.
Yeah, you don't know the match yet?
Let's see. I mean, of course, I'm doing some stuff with Zodiac a little bit, and Tyler Stevens there.
Nice.
Man.
oh, that's right. They just joined the Juice Cult, didn't
I
they?
gotta say, if I was to manage someone at New South, man, there's a lot of talent. I'm gonna say Danny Moe, who is their current women's heavyweight champion.
Good choice.
Facade is great as well, and I know he comes out to
Another
the
great
ring
choice.
and cheers her on, but I just gotta get him out of the picture. Just gotta get Facade out of the picture a little bit, and then I swoop in there and get Danny Moe. I get her to, maybe not shake so many hands, maybe not smile so much, maybe charge a little more for those autographs. Get her,
Yeah.
get her
Show
going.
her dark
Get her going.
side.
So you do have your eye on a female that you want to.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
say, I mean, female wrestling. We're watching it right now in this picture.
Oh,
picture.
females
Female
always
wrestling is fantastic.
They
man.
steal the show like,
And-
all
and
the
I-
time.
and that's one thing I've not done. I've not managed a female client, and that's not in some sexual thing. I need to manage a female wrestler. I think I need to check it off the list.
Yeah, I haven't got the chance
You
yet.
know, I've managed tag teams. A female wrestler's just that next thing I need to do.
That's right. We got another question, but this time's from YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Do you think MJF is a work? I do, but I secretly want him to leave and hope it's real.
Oh, like
I
MJF
sold it
being
to
upset with stuff.
yeah, with
Yeah.
his with the
Oh,
money.
it's all he's just working everybody.
Yeah, he's doing it on.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's doing it on the show.
That's what you
so-
call
If-
damn
if
good.
it was actually a big deal, you wouldn't know about it
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
too.
because nobody who actually, generally,
General.
people who are dealing with high-level contracts that involve, lawyers and stuff to be signed aren't doing things to cause problems with their current contracts when they're wanting renewals or money changes in new ones. So
Exactly.
you're not going to do... I mean, I say that, and then I have no idea because...
Plus,
Exactly.
I have no clue with the stuff with like Jeff Hardy whenever he left, or the stuff now with the women who walked out
I was
a
getting
week or
ready to
so.
ask
So
that
like,
as well.
so like, who knows? Because there's too many. There's almost too many people talking about it. So I'm
Yeah,
just like,
exactly. It's like
exactly.
it's whatever. It's
Yeah.
whatever.
And plus, if it was real, they wouldn't have let MJF come out there on that microphone and actually talk.
Everything's real all the time.
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
all
That's the
real.
way to be.
It's all
Just
That's
everything,
right.
everything's always happening. Just the way
A
you
wise man once said, "Life is a work."
That's exactly right.
There's sold a lot of shirts.
So you got your outfit picked out for July 24th yet?
June.
I mean June 24th yet?
Nope. I wasn't entirely 100% sure it was June 24th until tonight on this stream
Yeah.
Oh,
when
nice.
Toni told me. So I don't know.
See, that shows he's probably told
So he did
everybody
say
else
that
that got them booked and waits till the last minute to tell you.
The ice center is nice and does have air conditioning,
Yeah.
so it means
And we
I
don't
can-
have much here.
It means I can pretty much wear whatever. So who's
Yeah.
to say? Who's
Yeah.
to say?
That's right.
The elaborate costuming, I will. I mean, if they're doing the Jim Chadwick tribute, who was one of the greatest
You gotta have your pink
managers
socks.
to come out of the I've got to put it over. If Scott Diamond's going to be there, that means I'm not going to wear a suit, obviously, because I have worn suits the same time Scott Diamond has. Granted, mine are a different style than his, but I don't want to clash or pull away. So it's tough to say. It's tough to say.
That's right.
But it'll be fancy.
Right.
Maybe I'll just come out in like small bikini briefs.
Oh, that would work. Like a
and
Speedo.
and a fur coat. Yes.
Speedo and a fur
Makes
coat.
sense.
Okay, Anthony Presley,
You
you
gotta
heard that
make
right.
sure you're.
That's usually how I come out of my bathroom.
We had to talk you out of wearing that on the studio today.
Oh, well, I don't have pants on right now, so.
Why'd you talk him out of it? It's been
I
great.
know.
It would have been a great idea.
And then you could have worn that shirt, and you'd have been dressed up.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Damn it!
This shirt would have swallowed him. He's like the skinniest guy on the show.
I don't know. I see what Britt Baker's wearing. It looks like a hand-me-down from Natalia. I'm sorry, I'm not.
She's gonna wear
Hey,
pink from
now.
now on as long as she wears as long as she has the belt. You
I
think
guess
she's
as
gonna
long
wear
as they
pink?
got it. But
That's
this
her
is
colors now?
AEW's debut in California.
You got
The
any
Ruby
questions?
Soho kick. What?
You got any questions for Lemon Juice?
He's kind of like, what else have you done besides the wrestling and your comic book store?
Oh, I sleep a lot.
Yeah.
I worked for MTV for several years.
Oh yeah. Tell us about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had this toy blog, and they thought it was funny. And I didn't have an email address or any contact on there. And I did put an email address on there eventually. And I got an email like a week later, supposedly from MTV. And I was like, well, this is obviously not what this is. So after a back and forth for about a week, they finally had to call me on the phone to prove they were real. And they wanted me to work for them with the caveat that while my blog was super funny, I couldn't say any of the types of things that was in the blog because it wouldn't pass muster with Viacom. But it was great. So they flew me to New York. I went up there to the Viacom building at Times Square. I hung out. They introduced me to everybody. So I worked for MTV Geek, which was their comic, action figure, pop culture website for about 5 years. And I mostly wrote about toys and action figures. I would Sideshow, Hasbro, Mattel, all the companies would send me every action figure that came out, so I would photograph it and talk about it on MTV. I would interview, like for WWE, I interviewed The Miz around, it was like Royal Rumble or something. We talked about toys, and we were talking about Ghostbusters stuff because we're basically the same age, so we were talking about the same type of toys. And a lot of that, they would fly me out to San Diego Comic-Con, to New York Comic-Con, to Toy Fair, down to Dragon Con in Atlanta. That was more just for me to be drunk and take photos of people in costumes. That was a good weekends. It was great. It was great. I got to hang out with Stan Lee and the cast from The Walking Dead and Robert Downey Jr. and all these people that I do not care about at all. But it was great. It makes for great stories.
Yeah.
Oh, it does.
So
It really does.
how did you get into wrestling? From that to go to pro wrestling?
Oh, they were kind of simultaneous in a lot of ways. I was doing the MTV stuff. At the time, me and some of my buddies, we were doing 2 weekly wrestling podcasts. I produced and edited 2 wrestling podcasts a week for like a year and a half, and it drove me crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't envy your guys' work
It's
at
a
all.
lot, yeah.
There's just so much to keep up
Thank you.
with all the time. There's just constant
And there's right now.
rumors and news, and this is like the prime time for wrestling. There's
Yeah,
more
right now
wrestling
there's
than
so
ever.
many people, so many wrestling organizations to keep up with. You got WWE, SmackDown, Raw,
NXT,
NXT, AEW,
Impact.
GCW,
MLW.
MLW.
Yeah.
You got so many.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Exactly.
And yeah, during ours, like our podcast that covered like televised, like worldwide wrestling, we covered WWE, Ring of Honor, which hadn't shut down yet, and New Japan Pro Wrestling. When we were covering New Japan, it was all still in Japanese with subtitles if we were lucky.
Oh,
so
wow.
we were guessing at a lot of storylines and characters and
Exactly,
things
that's fun.
that
though.
it was so
Making up
great
your
to
own
watch.
storylines.
Yeah, but we were totally unaware of what was going on a lot of the times.
Yeah. Alex Zane's over there right now wrestling for them guys.
Yeah. Alex Zane was on at the last the last New South show.
Yeah,
Exactly, he was.
His cousin. I work with his cousin, and he's going to be on the show as soon as he gets back. Hopefully, Alex Zane will. He's over there just kicking ass in New Japan.
In my
Matty Fox,
opinion.
yes, that is what Johnny Lee is wearing. That's Johnny's other cousin.
From the
month,
wrestling
but-
podcast, how did you get to be given a manager?
So we're doing the wrestling podcast, and we had a podcast where we also interviewed indie wrestling talent.
Yeah.
And so we were cutting promos and stuff with Loverboy Brock Landers and the Voodoo Child Stevie Phillips, the Heartbreakers. We were helping them cut a lot of video stuff. We were interviewing Loverboy, and he was like, "You know what, man? You should come manage us one night." And I was like, "Yeah, man, I should."
Yeah.
And then I did it.
You
And then
loved
it was
it.
off to the races.
Fell in love, right?
Off to the races.
And what year was that?
I don't know because my mind is Swiss cheese. I've been doing this for
So long.
almost a decade,
Yeah.
but
So,
I
wow.
don't know exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand that.
Tell you,
Johnny.
Yeah. Brock Landers. There's also a page for the man behind Brock Landers, his shoot name, if you will.
Yeah.
So what was your first manager like? Have you always been Lemon Juice McGee, or
Yes.
Okay, so
I've been Lemon Juice McGee was a name bestowed upon me by a drunken railroad man as my given hobo name. I used it throughout my time at MTV, and then of course I've used it for everything since because in marketing you use what people know.
yeah,
That's true.
So I've just used it for everything.
Speaking of which, there's
for the most part.
Daniel Garcia.
Daniel Garcia with
Daniel
his,
Garcia.
with his backwards Kanga hat,
He's like
circa 2001 Samuel L. Jackson.
And
Yeah,
also
right.
circa Triple H 1999.
Yes.
Oh, that too.
like his-
Justin Roberts, the Dapper Yapper.
Justin Roberts in a white suit tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I like it.
He's looking dapper.
Dapper Yapper.
So who? So you went right into right into managing the guy you were talking about.
Heartbreaker.
Yeah, I managed the Heartbreakers, like I say, at the time against Team IOU, and that match went over great. I stomped on a man outside the ring, and the Heartbreakers won. So I feel like it was a win-win for everybody. That same night, we were double shotting, which for those not in the wrestling world means you're working two shows in the same night. So you got to do one and then bust your ass to get to the other, and you're always late no matter what you do.
Kind of like the Briscoes did at the Supercard, and they ended
Yeah.
up.
And then they did the multiversal matches.
watched
So we
those.
double shotted to another indie show, and I
Close
was doing
or very-
commentary there. It was fairly close, within a half an hour, you know.
an hour.
And I did. I'm not going to say their names and stuff because they're kind of a shit show, and I don't support them, so they can go fuck themselves. So, but
Yeah.
I did commentary for them that night
Why were they a shit show?
because they don't pay their talent well, and the talent they have isn't great because their talent is not paid well.
Yeah.
And
Vince Vaughn in the crowd.
They don't bring in people who are great because
And-
they don't want to pay
and,
them. So it's
the
an all
guy
over. Not
sitting next-
it's not a great way to run a wrestling show.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure all independent promoters.
Macaulay
The
Culkin.
goal is to get money, and I mean, when you're a very small indie show, depending on, of course, your crowd, you might not have a lot. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't have the money to pay your talent before you have the show, if you're basing your pay for your talent on the door,
Yeah.
maybe you shouldn't run a wrestling show.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Damn right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, how are those guys over there? Because I haven't
they're
experienced.
fantastic.
We wanna try- I wanna
They had-
try to
they-
experience
they
those
had-
guys at some
they-
point.
They may still have weekly TV. They may be running like best of shows right now.
Are they still doing it? They're still down there doing
Is
it.
it? You can find
Off
it
and
on
on. They've
YouTube.
got a show. I'm booked on a show. I'm going to say these dates, and they may just be completely wrong. But June the 16th in Hazard, Kentucky,
Okay.
for, I'm assuming, County Fair. They're having a show.
16th. That's probably a
June
Friday.
17th.
Yeah, but if it's a fair, though, it could be any night of the week. I got no idea.
17th.
Is it
Yep.
17th?
Yep.
June 17th. What night is that? Do
Look
you know?
at
It's,
That's a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm the encyclopedia. Look at Johnny Lee making me look.
I know
bad.
calendars. I got a calendar in my
And
head.
then July the 3rd, Pikeville, that awesome fireworks show I talked about.
Uh-huh.
Right,
Pikeville's
right.
doing another one this year. It's at Cole Run Park, I think is the name of it. It's July the 3rd. I'll be there. AMW will be there. I don't know who I'm managing. I don't know what's going on. I may be managing Kyle. I may not be managing Kyle. I got no idea. But it's going to be nuts. And it's going to be hot and sweaty. And there's going to be hot dogs and fireworks. And I don't know what else you need.
Heck yeah, you don't need
That's
nothing
right.
more than that.
July the 2nd. Now, this is another podcast exclusive. I've not cut the promo for this yet.
Okay.
I've got to cut a promo this week to send to the promoter, alluding to the fact that on July the 2nd in Corbin, Kentucky, I, myself, will be in attendance at APW. Now, Allied Pro Wrestling, what I'm doing there is nobody's damn business. If you show up, you can see. But July the 2nd.
July 2nd,
In Corbin,
you'll be there.
Kentucky.
In Corbin,
Yep.
Kentucky.
And that'll be their second show. They had their first show a month or so ago. And I think they had a tournament for their title. I don't know. I wasn't there, so
you're going to be
it's not my problem.
June 16th. You're going to be where?
June 16th or
The
17th.
17th.
I don't know.
Appalachian?
Appalachian
One
Mountain
of those
Wrestling
2 days.
in yeah, it's Appalachian. Like
Appalachian.
I'm gonna throw an Appalachia.
Appalachian.
Yeah, if you go over there and you say it any other way,
Yeah.
you're gonna get shivved in the belly by somebody,
Oh,
and that's
probably.
on you. That's
Yeah.
on you.
Oh well,
I'm
I'm gonna take the risk.
They get wild.
And then on the 24th, you're gonna be in Lexington, Kentucky.
Yes, for New South, I'll be in Lexington at the Ice Center. And then July 2nd, I'll be in Corbin for APW. July 3rd, I will be in Pikeville for their 4th of July celebration for America. And that's all I got planned so far. But, yeah. But also, I got kind of a lot load right now. I've been purposefully, like, keeping it light, just keeping it
Yeah,
fun.
they probably can't. Everybody can't afford you either. So
That is true. And for me, it's fun or money.
Yeah.
If it's not fun, not doing it. If the money's not right, not doing it. Really, to be fair with me lately, it's got to be fun and the money.
yeah, exactly.
And so any of those places that I've announced are fun and money, which means it's going to be worth people's time to come see.
That's right.
Exactly. So check out Lemon Juice McGee at all those shows, and
All those sandwiches.
I'll be there. I'll be coming out with a wrestler. I'll probably rub their shoulders a little bit. I'll be holding their title if they have one. I'll be, which they mostly will because I'm a manager of champions.
That's right.
I'll be out there. I'll be cheering them on. I'll be giving them tips. I'll be giving my tips to people after the show, but that's a different deal. And it's all things. It's all things that happen.
That's right.
yeah.
Oh, he just pulled on his groin. I mean, the back of his leg probably hurts too, but
Oh yeah.
let's face it, that sack's shredded.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
he's bleeding again already because he's still busted
he is.
open from just a couple of nights ago.
Yeah.
That match
Exactly.
was crazy.
There's a story of people like Ric Flair who, where they'd go on these runs where they'd be wrestling like every night. You could basically just barely, and then it's just a flow of blood because
Wow.
the
Yeah.
forehead never has a time to heal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just
right.
a giant callus. Dusty Rhodes' forehead. Him and Abdullah the Butcher.
could
Some of
hide
the
a
most
roll of quarters in there.
wild-looking foreheads ever.
Yeah.
Yep, and don't forget Triple H's.
Triple
Yeah.
H's is pretty bad, but I feel like he's got enough money that surgically
He could fix
it's
that.
not as bad as it could have
True.
been.
Yeah. Heck,
And Triple H, I mean,
Whoa! And we just saw a dinosaur
Oh,
eat a man.
yeah, exactly.
And
Jeep
then we got
commercial.
these guys just rolling around. These guys got the ref should have been in their ear saying, "Look, there's a Jurassic Park commercial on.
Yeah.
You guys got to step it up if you don't want people to look at it."
Exactly. The
exactly.
ref
They
should have
just,
stopped that. The ref should have stopped that dinosaur.
I do enjoy the picture-in-picture aspect of not having to completely
Yeah,
go
I think
away
that's
from the match.
that's a great thing that the AEW
that's,
does.
that's what they do when they don't want you to go away.
Is
However, if you watch this the next day on Hulu, it also does picture-in-picture, which sucks because Hulu will cut it for ads. So
Yeah.
you have to watch Hulu's ads, and then you've got to watch these commercials too.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
too many commercials.
Exactly.
That's right.
I get it. Commercials, you get paid to
Oh,
put
you need
those commercials
commercials.
on at this time, whatever. We
You
get
got
it.
to. In fact, you guys got to do commercials soon, right? I mean, how many
Yeah.
times? How many times do you guys got to put over the massage parlor down the street? You guys got to put over Speedway, who has delicious slushes for half price. You can pour vodka right in them because you can buy the vodka in the Speedway.
Yes, we can. I used to work at Speedway, so I can vouch.
And we usually do that.
I'm sure there are other things to talk about, and things in Lexington.
Exactly.
Are you guys all in the Lexington area?
Yes,
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
we are.
in Lexington, yeah.
Local Kentucky.
I lived in Lexington about a decade ago.
I'm sorry.
I lived off Taste Creek Road. I lived in a nice area, and there was still a dead body found a week after I moved in.
Oh, it's like
Oh, man.
every place in Lexington's got the good neighborhood, and then right next to it you got a little small bad neighborhood. So that's kind of like how Lexington is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's just.
I think that you're right about it being June 16th
Yeah.
because there's another company that's running at a fair, and theirs is June 17th.
Where's that fair at?
It's at Clay County Fair.
But that's Clay County in
Yeah,
Tennessee, not Clay County,
So
Kentucky.
it's probably a different deal. I don't know, honestly. That's the thing with fairs, too. Fairs will run
Oh, there's
wrestling.
all kinds of
Yeah.
flavors.
I've worked fair wrestling like on a
Oh.
Tuesday night. Oof.
Did you see
Yeah.
that? Oh my God!
Plus
you just kind
the-
of flipped him over into that.
Well, just kind of dropped him knee first on the thing.
That
Yeah, and say what you will about wrestling, people who are watching, like, oh, you know what? That's metal and it hurts.
oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
Definitely hurt.
That's just how, if you tripped and fell on that, it would hurt.
you take
Yeah.
You know,
Like-
You take many bumps?
Any type of impact. Do I take bumps?
yeah,
Brother, I have taken too many.
yeah,
I feel like sometimes I need to be protected a little better. I'm just gonna say.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've taken choke slams. I've taken many punches to the face.
Tony Presley.
I've been stripped almost nude. I may or may not have had my hair cut. I honestly, and this is me being 100% serious, I can't remember if my hair was cut after a match because my mind is trash. But I think it may have happened.
Yeah.
But I can't. I may have imagined it.
And also,
You're imagining this right now.
I could be. This could be a fever dream, man.
also anyone thinking that ring is just
No.
just plywood stacked on each other and it gives a bounce.
I've,
Trust me.
It's just plywood and metal and
Yeah.
a little
Exactly.
bit of foam.
Yeah.
Less foam than you would get off of gym mats.
high
Not even
school
remotely
gym.
like-
Exactly.
You've been in a lot of
Tumbling that
you've been in a lot of rings. Are they all the same?
No,
See?
there's a lot of really shitty rings.
Yeah, I'm
there
sure.
are a lot of really shitty independent rings that feel like you're on concrete.
Who has
You
the
would
best
be-
rings?
You would better. to be-
Tony has New South Wrestling, and that's just not me saying it because I don't have to put the
They have
ring
a-
over.
they have a great product.
They have a really nice ring. It feels really good. I would say the best ring, realistically, Ohio Valley Wrestling probably has the best
Yes.
ring.
Oh yeah.
But it's also this. I mean, it's this. It's
Sour.
very much a television ring. It's
Uh-huh.
huge. I think it was the rings that they use is like previously used like WWE style ring.
Okay.
WWE at the performance. I was at the Performance Center in Florida for. We were down there for Swerved once. Me and the lover boy Brock Landers. It's a long story, but
Is that where they tried to say somebody stole somebody's phone?
Yes.
That episode.
Yeah,
of
we were
Swerved?
there for
I
that.
saw that one.
And we got on that one. We weren't aware of that one. They got everybody on that one. But they have their rings are like butter. In fact, they have a ring where the padding is I would say a little over 6 inches, and it's the flip ring. And it's the one that you just practice top rope moves on.
Okay.
So you can practice them repetitively without it hurting so bad that you. I mean, because that's the thing.
That makes sense.
Practicing a moonsault, one, with people that they have these contracts that they're paying, I mean, some of these guys are, I mean, their
Making
contracts are
fortune.
high,
Yeah.
even in
just to-
NXT.
Yeah, just to.
So, and a lot of these guys, they're training, like these guys who are like Olympic athletes, they're not trained off the top rope in a ring. They're not indie workers. So, teaching them these maneuvers, you want to keep them safe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then eventually, it's going to hurt them eventually as they do them in the ring. But during training, there's a point where there's no sense in like running a guy until they're throwing up. That's stupid. Like, there's no reason to do that. There's no reason
Exactly.
to hurt people in training. That was years ago. that's the thing. It's like, oh, we're going to protect the business, blah, blah, blah. But
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
If you want people to do a good job, you need to train them the right way
That's
and
right.
train them securely and train them safely, because whenever you're in the ring and outside of wrestling in general is, I mean, you are there, you're protecting the person in the ring with you.
Yeah.
You're doing this together. If people are in there and you're just hurting each other nonstop, you're not going to have a long career.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a fun show. If you just had two guys punching each other in the ring and just rolling around, nobody wants to see that. That's no fun.
That's right.
Exactly.
You know, if you want to see somebody do a backflip, there's got to be give and take.
Gotta be practice.
Right,
Exactly.
Practice.
Yeah, I've done some training, and I can vouch that not all rings are the same. I've been slammed in rings that they, you know, like less padding than a gym mat than they got around the ring here at AEW. And then I've also been in rings where I'd just take me out in the parking lot, slam
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
because that's how I'd feel. That's how I felt.
The biggest problem is that almost none of these rings are made by the same company, so none of them go up the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because that's the thing too, is like, and for anyone watching, if you want to get in good with your local wrestling promotion, show up early and help them set up the ring, and then after the show, stick around and help them take it down, because it is a hassle no matter how much help you have.
Oh, I'm sure.
But
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
you'll notice real quick that none of these go together or come down the same, and everybody has their own ways of doing it, and they're very much these microcosms of different
and
different
you're
situations.
finding a lot of indie promotions are now just finding them a spot and leaving the damn ring up. And
yeah.
a lot of them are doing that.
Which would be
Yeah,
awesome.
that would be
having
nice.
having a place where you can control the lighting and you can set up your entrance however you would like it, and you don't have to worry about all that stuff, and then you can show up and you're just almost ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great. The problem is that with indie wrestling, you would have to run enough, unless you own the building already, or are just very financially secure.
Exactly.
You have to run enough events that you're paying the rent on that building.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, you have to continually draw enough fans to pay that
Yeah.
rent and make it worth it, because you've got to bring people in. And now, as everyone knows, gas is incredibly high. And so if a promoter is paying wrestlers the same amount they were paying them even a couple of months ago, it's not fair, because the gas is so expensive, the fuel is so expensive, that they need to take that into account, that people are putting their
Exactly.
bodies on the line, but they've also got to get to your show. And when you're cutting it, you're putting an extra, even an extra $20 or $40 in fuel, you need to be just throwing a little money their way, make up for that gas.
Exactly.
Exactly. And we appreciate you driving here from where you're from. So
Oh, well, it's fine. I come to Lexington. I go down to Hustler Hollywood. I go down to the Speedway. I get a vodka and an icy, and I just go lay in the parking lot.
That's
So
right.
this is just another Wednesday for me.
Yeah, so you was doing that shit anyway.
Oh, when
yeah.
I had to stop at this, that was you. I had to step over because
Yeah.
you were face down.
You didn't have
I
to
couldn't
step
tell the
over me,
difference.
but I
So,
appreciate
guys,
it.
we've been at this 2
Well, I wouldn't
hours
step
and
on
5
you.
minutes now. I think.
Has it been?
Yeah, it's
Holy
been 2 hours and 5
It
minutes
feels
now.
like
By
20 minutes,
fast,
brother.
didn't
You,
it?
The
this
wrestling
show's
is
been going great.
over. We want to I'll plug some stuff here. Royal X, for all your internet gaming needs, get in contact with them on their Facebook. They mainly go through Facebook, or you can call them at 859-684-9176 for all your internet gaming needs. And later on that night, after they close, from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. in the morning, check out Royal Dark, which is Royal Lex Royal Dark on Facebook. So message those guys. They stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning for you guys, Eastern Standard Time. Times may vary where you're from, so give them a shout out.
I like that. 4 a.m., man. That's a good game time.
I know,
That's when
right?
I've got a gummy in me and it's kicked in hard, and I'm just like,
And you can win real
they
money.
may take all my money.
can
I don't
win.
know
That's
if I need to know about this
Oh,
place.
they
that
win.
you're
Oh,
from.
that's
You can
right.
win from there, too.
We
You know,
got.
at winning, I like to win.
Yeah.
I damn seen in the chat, Tommy Wells
Yep.
just got on. Big fan of Lemon Juice. Best manager I've seen in a while. Great job. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. Then,
Ooh, we got a Trovo guy.
can you start doing autographs at the Ice Center? Oh, Tommy comes in. He's all hyping me up and just glad handing me. He's like, oh, can you give me something? Well, now I tell you to piss off, Tony. Doing autographs at the Ice Center. Oh, I'll sign something for you. Yes, actually, I can. But I'm probably not gonna.
Yeah.
But if there's a pin, if you have a marker and you're at ringside and I'm walking around and you're like, hey, can you sign this?
MJ was
It's a
fired.
50-50 chance. What's the worst that could happen is I'll say no and maybe spit on your item. But maybe, just maybe, I'll scribble it on there for you, make it worth a ton of cash. You can throw it up on eBay. You can buy yourself some more meth. Thank
Hell
you, Tom.
yeah.
That's right.
Well, we got a Trovo. We got a Trovo guy here.
I don't know what is Trovo.
It's like Twitch, but it's I think it's bigger in Mexico. I think.
I like it, man. I
Yeah.
love Mexico.
And they're
Mexico
asking where we're
is
from.
great.
We're in Kentucky. Right now we're in Lexington. We have several indie shows around here. KEPW up in Frankfurt. We got New South Wrestling here in Lexington. So if you're a big indie wrestling fan, check those guys out. They're you can find them on YouTube, I'm sure.
These guys are wherever you need them to be. It's live. It's piped into your face.
Yeah, we
That's
Thanks
right.
to these
Fucking
devices we have, they're
And
wherever you need
our,
them to be. Where are you, I think is the question.
Yeah, where are you guys from?
Where are you from?
You're our only Trovo
Trovo. We're on.
Give us an
fan
idea.
anyway.
I hope
Our
you're in
other
Norway.
sponsor is Dings Dancing Details. Go talk to Joe.
too.
Tell him Nice Guy Andy Podcast sent you. They are located at 1300 West Main Street in Lexington, Kentucky, 40508. You can reach them at 859-327-3464. They specialize in dent removal, window tinting, auto detailing, ceramic coating, PPF, and I believe hydro dipping. If PPF is hydro dipping, I apologize, Joe. Again, that's Joe at Dings Dancing Details. That's our sponsor.
I like it. I've got several dings in the bumpers of my Jeep right now that need to be popped out. I think these guys could do it, but I don't want to pay the money. So I think what we do is we rig it up where you guys come and film it, right? So I just sit there and I scream the whole time. They pop the dents out of my Jeep. I drive off. You guys post the video. I think everybody's happy.
Exactly. I
Yeah,
think
that'd
so.
be great.
Guys,
You want to plug your store?
Yeah. So Lemon Juice McGee's Comic Cavalcade, the largest comic and collectible store in the state of Kentucky, is located in beautiful southeast Kentucky in Somerset. It's open 7 days a week. Of course, you can check us out at lemonjuicecomics.com if you want to get some sweet, sweet exclusive comic covers or sweet Lemon Juice McGee Comic Cavalcade merch. Of course, we have the Facebook Lemon Juice McGee's Comic Cavalcade on Facebook. Of course, I am Lemon Juice McGee on Facebook. I'm also Lemon Juice McGee on Instagram. That's really, if you're going to follow me somewhere, that's where you're going to want to do it. That's the only place I pay attention. And give me your money.
Yeah.
Right.
Give us all your money.
I mean, I'll give you stuff in
Yeah.
exchange, but
Right.
give the money is
Tommy
for my
Wells
part.
says,
For
you
my
give me your autograph, I'll give you an ass whooping. So that's not a way to get an autograph, Tommy.
If you were, let's say, a 45-ish mother of two, maybe I'd be down. But your name is Tommy, and I just doubt that's the case. But if it's not, hit me up at the show.
That's right. And as for championship belts go, you see this belt? You see this beauty on this table right here? Muhammad
Britt.
Jafar. He made this belt. So if you're looking to have your own custom championship belt or your very own championship made that's already out there, look no further than the man himself, Muhammad Jafar. I take my hat off to you.
He literally took it off.
Yeah.
It wasn't a turn of phrase.
His hat was on.
His
now
hat
it's
is
off.
The belt is here.
And
It's
the
going to be
belt.
defended on June the 24th at New South. And I tell you right now, I'm getting in on that match. I don't give a shit who's on each side of the squared circle. I'm going to be in one of those corners because
Triple threat.
I'm taking this home. I don't know if you guys saw the promo where I was only wearing the Kentucky Championship, but I'm going to do that with this belt. So you guys just wait and see. You guys wait and see.
Awesome.
They're thinking it's not going to happen. They're like, this is funny, but no.
It's going to happen.
I'm starting to
gonna
believe
happen.
you, brother.
It's a matter of time, pal.
I'm starting to believe it.
And on June 22nd, Anthony Presley and Aaron Rose will be in the studio, and I guess we'll end up figuring out what the stipulations and who is going to be wrestling for the Nice Guy Andy podcast belt right here on the table.
I hope it's Aaron Rose versus Tony Presley.
Yeah, that would be nice. I don't know, it would be Aaron,
But
Tony
is he
Presley
gonna
against
announce himself?
Scott Diamond. That would be great.
Okay, let's say Tony Presley and Aaron Rose are in the match as you just called. Is Aaron Rose also going to be the ring announcer for it? To ring
And
announce
whose
his
corner are
own
you
match?
in on that one?
be in Aaron Rose's corner, not because Toni has punched me and also pays me, but because Aaron has the weight advantage. Now, Aaron has slimmed down quite a bit.
Yes,
but
he has.
it's made him more mobile, which made him more dangerous. Just kind of like Big Show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yes.
Exactly.
So why's it got to be just one-on-one? Why can't we make it a three-way?
Hey, we know you
Aaron?
like three-ways. You don't have to keep bringing it up every 5 seconds.
Yeah, Sean.
Okay, I'm talking about you, Aaron, and Toni in a three-way match.
Look,
For
me,
this
Aaron, and Toni in a
prestigious-
three-way on OnlyFans. I don't know if the people are ready for that. This guy over here, he's got the setup, but I mean, I've not seen that studio yet, and I don't know what the dividends are. And this guy gives away butthole pictures for free. You gotta private message people and be like, hey, have you seen this three-way match? And then you put a price tag on it. He doesn't even know how to work the thing.
3,900.
I gotta manage all these guys in all their financial endeavors.
You
Yes,
need
you
to
do.
manage the
That's
podcast.
true. We do need a financial manager.
So, Lemon Juice McGee, can we say you're the official manager of the Nice Guy Andy podcast?
You can say whatever you want.
Until we get until you get the check in the mail, right?
Yes, that's right. I got to see dividends. I got to get the dents pulled out of my Jeep.
We'll work on that.
We'll see what happens. And we got to get this gaming going. I need some free
Freaks.
I need some freaks.
Yeah, freaks.
Freaks
And
and
I
geeks.
need some free gaming, quote
Yeah.
unquote, and I need some free vehicle repair. And
Especially free vehicle.
another monster because the caffeine levels in my body are depleting.
That's
They're
right.
almost at crotch level, and that's not enough. It's not enough.
We don't know.
A man
we don't
lives off
want to
caffeine.
know
We do
about your
have
crotch.
L8 in the refrigerator if you'd like one.
L8 is great. It's a Kentucky. It's the Kentucky drink, the drink of Kentucky.
Yeah.
They have a brand new blackberry flavor. I've not tried yet.
Oh,
but
it's
people are
great.
trying
We
to
got
hunt
some.
it down.
We got one in the. Give him one. We got one in the refrigerator.
Oh, I will
That's right.
drink. I will
Oh,
drink
yeah.
this blackberry L8 live on this feed. I will give my opinion of it.
Please do.
It's bottled in Winchester, Kentucky. I think
Yeah. Oh, yes. Right down the road.
right down the road. Oh, look at this.
That is brand new.
Blackberry L8, one established 1926. Only 4 years older than me. I've got a good
Oh, that's
skincare
good.
routine.
Good and cold, right? Too.
It is very cold.
Tell us what you think.
All right. It smells. It's got a fruity bouquet, as it were. Let's see. Let's see.
Quite refreshing, right?
I know what this flavor is. Okay, so it's obviously blackberry L8-1. However, the great taste of the ginger L8 with the blackberry this cold has created a flavor so astounding that I can place it. It reminds me of childhood. This is the flavor of the frozen popsicles, the ones that come in the long plastic strips that slice the sides of your mouth like Heath Ledger's Joker. This is the purple popsicle, is what this is.
Yes.
This is the
Exactly.
flavor. That's the flavor, which I think is an endorsement that they weren't prepared for. That might be the greatest endorsement you could give it. Is it tastes like childhood? It tastes like popsicles.
Takes you back to your childhood.
It tastes like
Exactly.
love.
Cheers, guys.
It tastes like love.
Let's
Cheers.
toast. Toast lemon juice.
Delicious L8-1s. Delicious L8-1s.
Right here.
That should be sponsoring this podcast.
Yes, they should be.
I mean, I use a lot of profanity on Instagram, but you should still share my photos. It's In fact, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a picture. This is how you shield, folks. This is what you're missing in podcast. This is showing you how wrestling works, folks. You take every single damn thing you do, you take a picture of it, you
take a
post
picture
it
of
up, and you hope that somebody gives you something for it.
You're damn
Whether
right.
it be a heart or a like or a private message with some titties or
yeah.
some free
We
L8
love
wine.
titties.
Ooh, we love titties.
You do what you do. You get whatever you can get with it. Here we go. I'm gonna get it here. I'm gonna flip this around. Let me see. Let me get this up here right here. Okay, I got it flipped around. All right, we got this here. We got this with all the things. This is the L81. We got L81 here. We got more. We got everybody get in this thing.
Yeah.
There we go. Now, I'm going to sit here. This has got to be boring for everyone. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to tag L81. This isn't about you now. This is about me.
It's about Lemon Juice McGee. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
if y'all
that
don't like
rhymed.
it, y'all can get out.
Hell yeah.
There we
Howard
go.
didn't even know it.
L81.
Grabbed the wrong thing. Wasn't paying attention.
Here we go.
Yeah.
And there's the nice
I'm
guy.
gonna
We're going
finish
to
it.
keep that in here.
Nice guy, Andy.
And then I'm going to write
What the hell?
taste testing. I mean, I want to put taste testies, but I know L81 ain't going to share it.
No, they don't. Yeah, they won't like that.
That sponsorship that you can get behind.
Now, if they share this out, then I think you guys have to, I don't know, like you guys will have to like stand in front of me and let me watch you punch each other once or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the payment is on getting a share for L81 with your podcast tagged in it. I don't know. But it's got to be worth something. It's got to be
Yes.
worth something.
Whatever
Yes,
you
it
want us
does.
to
Do you guys have T-shirts?
do. We're working on that.
We're working on it.
Actually,
You guys got to get some merch going.
well,
We're,
talking to 'em. We're doing the merch right. We're talking to them right
With
now about
the
it.
pro
Last-
wrestling tees.
Yeah.
Pro Wrestling Tees. I've got a Pro Wrestling Tees store. Search Lemon Juice McGee on Pro Wrestling Tees. I think I've got 3 or 4 different designs you can pick from. I don't put them over nearly enough, mostly because I'm a collar and elbow boy. I love me some collar and elbow.
Me too.
Collarandelbowbrand.com.
Collar and elbow.
Fantastic wrestling. The softest, most comfortable shirts you're going to wear. They feel so good on your nips. You're going to love some collar and elbow.
Collar and elbow.
But Pro Wrestling Tees, I do have a Pro Wrestling Tees Lemon Juice McGee store.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Nice Guy Andy podcast store soon.
And a banner.
I messaged them yesterday. They messaged me yet today. Actually,
Nice.
we're in the midst of doing that. So.
What we need you guys to do is we need you guys to have a table set up at New South. You have a table set up like a merch table, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You have a mobile set up so you guys can record a little bit.
Yeah, we're working on that
And
too.
also,
Working on
it
that.
allows me to bring all of my merch and put on your table. You sell it for me.
Okay.
Then you give me the money after. Because honestly, I don't want to sit out there.
True.
Plus,
We have Johnny Lee sit out
you
there.
don't want to get beat up by
Tommy.
Tommy Wells.
If only it was Tammy.
Tammy Wells. That's right. Well, the other
Oh,
Tammy.
B Infuso. I know
Tammy
him.
Quisley said, "I believe Tiny would squeeze all the lemon juice out of you, Mr. McGee."
Who is
Hey,
Tiny?
B
That's Aaron, right?
Aaron.
Aaron.
Yep.
Aaron.
Look, Aaron has squeezed me many times. He is a
Oh, wow.
he gives
Whatever y'all do behind closed doors.
Aaron gives great hugs.
You
What
see
is
that
it?
guy
Yes, he
right
does.
there, B Infuso?
What is it?
B Infuso of
Uh-huh.
YouTube?
Yeah.
That's a big YouTuber that's big in
wow.
wrestling.
People watching
Giving
on
us
the channel with
praise.
67 sub. That's really solid, guys. Good shit. Keep
Well,
up
thank
the
you
good
very
work.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, B Infuso.
Lemon Juice McGee, the pleasure was all ours to be in your presence, sir.
I like it. Is that a comment?
Yep.
No,
Somebody
that's-
wrote that?
Yeah.
I said that personally.
Oh, you said it personally. Well,
That came
I
from me.
appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having me on. Thanks for inviting me. I randomly you caught me at a good time. I may have been high. I don't know, but I said yes.
Yeah, you did.
And I'm a man of my word.
Yes,
you
you
did
are.
show
When I
up.
say
He was
Kyle
a man.
Maggard is going to go home with his championship, he does every time. And when I say I'm coming on a podcast, I show up
coming
at
on
the
a goddamn
podcast.
Hell yeah, we appreciate you coming. It's a big honor to have you in the studio.
Delicious LA
and, you know,
blackberry. It
Very
was
delicious.
worth it for this delicious drink that I've been able to try that these guys put over to me roughly an hour and a half before the show. All they did was talk about L81, how much they loved it, how much they loved this blackberry juice. There's no juice in this.
We made him wait
but I'm
till the
still
end of the
drinking
show
it.
to have one.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful, and I think you could put vodka in it, and it would
Oh,
still
yeah,
be
me and-
wonderful.
That's
Yeah,
right,
Leon-
it would be.
Me and Leon Lexington was talking about that when we first drunk it. We was like, yeah,
Needs to
that's
be
fine.
cider.
Surely, there's a bar in Lexington, Kentucky that already has a blackberry LA1
Oh, I'm sure
drink.
there is.
Oh,
Surely.
Why not?
Um,
I mean,
Why not?
I
That's
will not.
always what
I
you
will
say.
not
Why
participate
not?
in any adding vodka. I am a 6-year recovering alcoholic, so
That's
I
fantastic, man.
thank you, sir.
That is
Thanks,
great.
sir. I choose to be sober, but wrestling is
Hey,
my other addiction.
I totally stand behind that. I stand behind everyone making their own decisions about the things that they do,
Exactly.
Yes, sir.
especially when they're not hurting other people. I think it's great.
Yep.
Thank you.
I think it's
Thank
great.
you.
Wrestling is our addiction.
That's right. Can't get hurt.
Well, I'm
from-
sorry that the underwear fights have got you pulled in so hard.
Hey, hey, there's nothing wrong with guys fighting in their underwear.
There's not. There's not. It's made me a lot of money.
Exactly.
It's fine. It's completely fine. Also, I don't know who did it, but did you guys see the 2K reenactment video of Rikishi giving me the stink face?
Yep, I saw it.
Yeah.
On
I
your
don't know
page.
who made that, but I appreciate the time it took to make me a creator wrestler
Yep.
with my Evil Knievel jumpsuit, so that Rikishi created in his velour jumpsuit in the New South ring. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Check it. It's on my. I think I've got it on the Instagram and I've got it on the Facebook.
Okay, well,
check
check
it
that
out.
out.
It's Lemon Juice
It's
McGee on
very
there.
good.
It's gorgeous. I can't. I don't know who made it because I'm just horrible with names. I'm sorry, but it was great.
It was great.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I haven't seen that
Oh, I'll
yet.
show you after.
I'm so busy just trying to promote this podcast and trying to find new guests for us and everything. So, and my day job. So,
You know who you should have on here?
who's that?
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I
Oh,
think people
yeah.
like him a
That'd
I
lot.
be
don't think we
great.
can afford
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Austin.
I think people are fans of him.
Yeah.
There's
But-
there's this guy, he retired recently, so I mean he's probably not working a whole lot. Is known as the Undertaker.
Oh yeah,
Undertaker?
I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I think those would both be good, solid guests.
Oh,
wow.
I heard
Solid.
that Undertaker's going to be starting his own podcast
That's
too
cool.
on the Peacock.
That's
Yeah.
I'm
very
not
cool.
surprised.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone is.
I think if he does it,
When-
he's missing out on
Everybody
some
has
money.
a
when
Not
podcast.
we
he's
were doing
dead
our
man
wrestling
talking.
podcast, there was like us, Colt Cabana had his,
Yep.
and there were there was a handful of others. There were not a lot, and most of them were like Bruce Pritchard and stuff. There were a lot of wrestlers talking about wrestling.
Yep.
Now it is a sea of wrestling podcasts
Mm-hmm.
with everyone just spewing their opinions. So
Yeah.
the fact that you guys are doing this and making headway,
Yeah.
props to you, because it is
Thank
a
you, sir.
very
We kinda do it-
crowded.
We kind of do it a little bit different than everybody. We kind of do it lightheartedly as a comedy, kind of having fun with it. And we, we talk
And
about
we
the
bring our
wrestling,
guests
but
on and we let them be themselves.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, we never did radio interviews on ours.
Yeah.
It was always that's why a lot of of course we were doing mostly indie guys, but it was you come and record
yeah.
because I want to see you and I want to have the mic there, and for me editing is just better because no matter how good you do, Zoom it always sounds like trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just different having the person there.
Oh
with
yeah,
you.
we want people here.
Yeah.
I do. I'm starting to do a few Zoom interviews, but I'm gonna do those on different nights, not on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, anytime you guys can have somebody in studio,
Yeah.
it's so much better.
Yeah, and we have
way better.
and we just bring in fans sometimes. Like
Yeah.
Johnny Lee was the first fan we brung in, and he became
And he
part
just
of the
stuck
show.
around.
Yeah.
Just never
Yep.
left.
And
I've been promoting it.
Can't,
Yeah.
Oh,
There
he
you go.
promotes it
And
all the time.
the fans loved him, so we just kept bringing him back, and he kept coming back, and we had that restraining order for a
Yeah.
while, but he just
It's
kept on
probably
coming
well
back.
deserved.
Yeah, he kept coming back, so
Hey, they
we dropped
tried
that.
to fight me off of a stick.
I
But
mean, he hasn't exposed himself this entire thing. I've been here, so
I
he's
know.
obviously
And
doing
he looks
better.
good.
He's
Looks
doing better
fucking
about
good
it.
in that jacket and that hat too.
Yeah.
So,
That's right.
trying to represent.
well, I guess we need to let Lemon Juice McGee get on back to town,
Yeah, I
and
gotta get the hell out of here, man.
we gotta-
because,
He got things that he got to do.
There's
I've been
been
sitting
knocking
a long-
on the
I've been
door. I
sitting a
guess
long
we got
time.
to
I've been sitting a long
let you
time.
out.
he's a
my body
businessman.
functions are shutting down.
Please check out his podcast. It's
Yeah.
called
Comic
Virgin. It's on Spotify. You can find the Nice Guy Andy podcast on Spotify. You can find us on YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, and Facebook Live. And
And also,
Spotify. We'll be on Spotify tomorrow with this episode.
also show some love to the All About Wrestling podcast, Bobby Rassles and Mia Moore.
And check
Send nudes.
check out
Good news to Lemon Juice.
and check out
McGee.
Superfan Johnny Lee's
You-
Facebook page and YouTube channel itself. He has a YouTube channel.
Yep.
Does he
Yeah,
do a superhuman style action where he
Well-
leaps onto barbed wire?
Him and his brother Fandito, they They just pretty much promote the Nice Guy Andy podcast on his
Yeah.
Okay.
YouTube channel, and
Yeah.
he dances a lot. So
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
yeah. Johnny
shakes.
Lee dances really good, and super fan
And
Fandito,
Jose.
Fandito, he dances really good too.
And he never takes off that damn luchador mask.
Hey, if you're a luchador, that's
You
the
never.
gimmick.
That's your gimmick.
True.
You never take the mask off
Unless you lose it.
unless you
with a
lose it.
That's
stipulation.
true.
And then you
Right.
shouldn't put it back on. Rey Mysterio.
I know, right? He lost it. He had the
Broke
go
tradition.
man-
Oh,
Yep.
Felix the Cat's mocking the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. Was she my dog stepped on the beach? She makes this weird face. Yeah,
All right,
she-
guys. Well, we're out. We'll see you at the next indie wrestling show here.
That's right.
been
Independent
such a-
wrestling's where it's at.
Check
Yes.
us out on YouTube. We always have the exclusive YouTube videos.
And of course, show up June 24th to New South Wrestling LLC, where you can see this very title get defended. And of course, these guys will be there,
Yep.
and I'll be there, possibly semi-nude. Who's
If
to
he's
say?
semi-nude.
Who's to
We
say?
may all be semi-nude.
Nope.
It's a hot.
I mean,
it's
they
a-
might pay us
I
for
do
it.
It's
own
a
a-
hot summer.
You know what? I own a pair of trunks. I may wear them and just say to hell with it.
I'm gonna show up early and ice skate. I've not done it, and I see it every time I'm there, and it's tempting every time.
As it always is. Yeah.
It's a tempting sport.
All right, let's get him out. I'm done.
All right.
All right, lemon juice.
I need to
Taking
get.
this?
Later.
Oh, you can have that. Thank you, brother.
I want to get a picture with you in the belt. So. Thanks everybody. A Nice Guy 80 podcast, and we're out. Stay nice to everybody. Deuces.
Deuces.